And welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we are back live here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, where I call play-by-play of basketball action throughout the season. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by yesterday for the college basketball doubleheader. I really do appreciate it. Continuing here tonight with the NBA, we've got a great matchup in store. Number 8 in the Eastern Conference, the Brooklyn Nets, on the road taking on the Philadelphia 76ers at home, number 6 in the Eastern Conference matchup for this one. 76ers 25-16, Brooklyn Nets at 18-21. We welcome you guys into the stream. What is good, Behind the Arc fan? Thanks so much, my man, for stopping by here. Also, if you're curious to know the Celtics game throughout, I'll update you guys with Celtics versus Pistons, and of course all the other games and what's going on throughout the NBA also throughout tonight as well. Welcome in, Patrick. I appreciate it, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by once again here. About 10 minutes away to tip off between these two teams tonight. 76ers coming off 2 straight losses, though. The Brooklyn Nets just lost last night, but the 76ers looking so good at home this year. 18-2 at their home court, while Brooklyn's been struggling on the road. Hopefully this can be a good contest between these two teams tonight. Kyrie Irving is back for the Nets. He is averaging 26.5 points per game now in his last 2 games that he has come back for Brooklyn. This will be his 14th game that he will be playing this season. Hey, welcome in, Vaughn. Thanks so much for stopping by, Vaughn. Hopefully everything is going well. Yep, Kentucky winning against South Carolina right now. As we're going to take a look. Early scoreboards going on at the moment. Nothing yet tipping off in the NBA. Celtics Pistons in a little bit. Nets versus 76ers, and this one will be tipping off in less than 10 minutes. Welcome in, my man, Behind the Arc fan. Thanks so much, dude, for dropping by. I appreciate it. Let's see our college basketball scoreboard update. We'll keep you guys updated on that throughout the night. Kentucky up against South Carolina, 25-16. Number 5 Butler leads number 18 Seton Hall, 36-26. Number 9 Florida State shooting right out of the gate. They lead Virginia 11-4. So we'll keep you guys updated throughout the score and the wide world of basketball throughout tonight here on the stream. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe, and thanks so much, guys, for stopping by here. Another stream tonight. What is good, Vegas Vix, my man? Welcome back in. Alright, so we got a battle tonight on the court between these two teams here. Kyrie is back for Brooklyn, and Spencer Dinwiddie's numbers have gone down since. He's only scored on average about 10 points per game ever since Kyrie has returned the last 2 games for the Brooklyn Nets. For the 76ers, they won't be having tonight Joel Embiid, as he had that nasty finger injury, I think like a week and a half ago, right before the Celtics game there for Joel Embiid, as he is out of this one. He underwent successful surgery a couple of days ago on that torn ligament in his finger, so he'll probably be out for like expected about 2 to 3 weeks most likely for Joel Embiid. Right now they're talking to former Celtic Al Horford on the court for the 76ers. It's going to have to be big tonight for Philly. We got about 8 minutes away to tip off in this one. Vegas Vic's got his flu shot. There you go, man. Good stuff. Vaughn told Matthew Chachere, his gym teacher, about the kids today at lunch, but he went early today to school, but his door was locked. Oh, man. Try tomorrow, dude. Maybe you'll have better luck tomorrow. Hopefully, he definitely will. Yeah, Behind the Arc fan putting NBA never put Celtics games on ESPN. They only play a team with a big market. NBA only cares about the money. Yeah, I was looking at the schedule. Philly is on ESPN a ton coming up. The Celtics game is only like a local game tonight. I don't have cable at my house, so I can't cover that one for this one. This game is online through ESPN. But Celtics are coming up for you guys. Celtics have 2 games in February on ABC, so I should be able to stream both of those on a Saturday night. I think they got Philly for one of those. They got the Rockets for another one. That should be a great matchup if everything goes according to plans with the Celtics versus Houston. I think that's at the very end of the month of February, too. So I hope to stream those 2 games. I think they're taking on the Pelicans, too, on ESPN. I think later in the month. Zion Williamson coming back as well. He is supposed to be coming back on January 22nd against the San Antonio Spurs. So that's when they decide that Zion Williamson might be back in time to take on San Antonio a week from today. So that is big news there out of the NBA earlier today with Alvin Gentry in the injury timeline when to expect Zion Williamson, the #1 draft pick, back on the court for the Pelicans. Matthew Chachare will talk to them tomorrow. Alright, sounds like a plan, Vaughn. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up. I call play-by-play here basketball. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Big thank you to everybody who tuned in for the college basketball games yesterday. That was awesome as we keep on growing the basketball audience here on the channel tonight. Got a big matchup in store between these two teams here on the channel. Yep, Vaughn will talk about those kids in the gym class tomorrow that he's not getting along with. Hey, welcome in, Mateo. Thanks so much for stopping by here, Mateo, on the channel. I only speak English, so not sure what that is, but thanks so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Let's see, when Zion comes back, they would put the Spurs up against the Pelicans. He is a Spurs fan, so that's how. Yeah, so that's when Zion expects to be back there. They expect him to be back for that day against Spurs. That's a week from today. Yeah, I hope not, Vaughn. I hope you don't. Okay, we're in the pregame here. We're going to tip off in approximately 4 minutes. Hey, welcome in, Bradley Reynolds. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. Doing pretty well today. Hopefully, everything is going well as for you guys as well. Welcome into Sportscaster here. Pauline the Bulls fan, 99. Thanks so much for stopping by on Sportscaster. I appreciate it. So, yeah, we're going to tip off this game in a couple minutes. Celtics. Starting out with the Pistons right now. First minute of the game, Celtics lead 3-2 to score. College basketball going on tonight as well. Butler jumps out to an 8-point lead against Seton Hall, 37-29. Number 10, Kentucky leads against South Carolina, 27-18. I'll update you guys throughout the stream tonight in the worldwide of sports for basketball, NBA, and college basketball. And I'll be calling play-by-play of this one. Brooklyn versus Philly for this matchup tonight here on the court. So, yeah, both of these teams already took on each other. This was back a month ago, December 15th, when these two teams played each other. And the Brooklyn Nets won that game, 109-89 at their home court. This time, though, they're at the 76ers home court for this matchup. Brooklyn coming in, the number 8 team so far in the Eastern Conference. They lost yesterday against the Utah Jazz by 8, 118-110. Kyrie is back. He dropped down 32 points, 11 assists. Spencer Dinwiddie added in 17 points in that game. Oh, yeah, so you don't see the game because it will result in a copyright strike. Okay. So Matteo is Italian. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I appreciate it here. So, yeah, I only understand English. No problem, man. But, I can't show the game because if I do so, YouTube would take it down because it would result in a copyright strike. If you guys want, like, a place to see the game, I can provide you with possibly getting that up or so. I would go onto Google and type in ESPN3.com. So that's what go to Google, type in ESPN123 TV. That should be able to come up if anybody would like to watch the stream on their own with a screen. That one should probably come up here. I can't show the actual game though because that would result in a copyright strike on my channel. So yeah, we're going to tip off in a couple minutes here between these two teams tonight. Yep, Kemba is much better in Boston than Kyrie. It's all about the leadership, and Kemba Walker, he is out on the court, he is happy, he is smiling, everybody is going off of his energy, while Kyrie is a complete mystery. Sometimes he is just a complete beast on the court, other times it's just no effort at all and just sulking down, and he has been out for the last 2 months, but Kyrie back for his 3rd straight game here for the Brooklyn Nets tonight. We'll see what happens here. There's a possibility that they were going to shut down Kyrie with that rumor going on, but he is able to play his 3rd straight game right back after his shoulder injury, so he is back once again for Kyrie. Behind the Arc fan can watch it, but he is playing 2K and watching. Cool, dude. Vaughn here on the channel. If he gets jumped, then he has to move back to his old school to see that girl that he likes, and also the mean girls at your old school too. Alright, they're talking about the starting lineups right now. Kyrie, Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris for the Brooklyn Nets in the starting 5. Also, Jarrett Allen and Taurean Prince, the starting 5 tonight for the Brooklyn Nets. Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle tonight starting in the starting 5 alongside Al Horford. So we'll get ready for this game. Tipping off here in just a moment. Before I start, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by in the channel. Philadelphia coming in their red uniforms tonight. Red uniforms for Philly with a white numbering and lettering on them and a blue stripe down the side. Brooklyn coming in their white uniforms for this matchup with a black numbering and the lettering for this game here. We're going to get tipped off in just a moment on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I call play-by-play of basketball action, NBA, college basketball, March Madness. Thanks so much, guys, for finding my stream. I really do appreciate it. Brooklyn on the road struggling, 7-12 this year on the road, while Philadelphia is killing it at home. Third best record in the NBA with a home record of 18-2 so far this season. Yep, Kentucky leading South Carolina right now, so good start for Landon's Kentucky Wildcats at the moment. I'll keep you guys throughout the scoreboard updates here, college basketball, NBA throughout the night as well, as we get ready to tip this one off straight from the tip-off circle in just a moment, everyone, on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, also on Sportscaster tonight on the Sports Dish over on Sportscaster. Oh, whoa, those are cool jerseys. Brooklyn going in with some fresh-looking jerseys. What's that, Bed Stewie? B-E-D-S-T-U-Y, is that what it says on the jerseys? That's dope. Those are cool jerseys that they got. Those must, yeah, the Bed Stewie jersey for the Nets. That's cool. Bed-Stewie, those gotta be, those are fresh right there. Wow, Notorious B.I.G. tribute jersey. Wow, as we get ready to tip off this one. Hey, welcome in, Josh. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. I appreciate my man. At half court right now, getting ready to tip off this one. Horford gets the tip, and it goes to Philadelphia to start out into the hands of Ben Simmons. Simmons at the right wing of the perimeter, back of his way inside the low post. Turnarounds, right baseline, underneath the basket. Ben Simmons finishes on the layup for 2, and Philly off to a quick start, 2-0. Brooklyn with the basketball through the first 15 seconds here in the first quarter. They have it past the half-court logo. Kyrie passing, left elbow here to Jarrett Allen. Allen dribble drive inside, gets stripped into the lane. And that will be a foul on Ben Simmons to start out with 11:36 left to go in the first quarter. Yep, San Diego State's absolutely killing it this year, 18-0. It's them and Auburn. That's it for the undefeated teams, just them and Auburn. Auburn's schedule gets so much tougher like this upcoming week. Jarrett Allen shooting 2 at the free throw line. He was stripped in the lane by Ben Simmons. First shot's up. First shot is good by Allen. 2-1 now to score. Jarrett Allen with his second one coming up here at the free throw line for the Brooklyn Nets as we welcome you guys into the stream tonight. This shot is good as well. Ties up the game at 2. 2 even right now with 11:35 left to go in the first quarter. Ben Simmons past the half-court logo. Simmons, dribble drive, inside low post, floats up the shot, no good. Too strong off the backboard. Taurean Prince comes down with a rebound. Nets have the basketball past the half-court logo. Taurean Prince. Top of the key now, Prince. Makes his move, swings down one over to Allen inside. Allen passes it right back outside here to the right wing, back over to Prince. Swings it over right corner. Kyrie. Kyrie takes a difficult right elbow jumper, no good. Hits the front rim. Rebound by Philadelphia here. Simmons passes. Horford, top of the key 3, wide open, no good. Off the back iron, rebound Brooklyn. 2-2 to score. Hey, welcome in on the channel, Matthew Hernandez. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Who do I got tonight? Houston or Portland? Oh, man. I'll go with the Rockets in that one. So, yeah, I'll go Houston in that game. That lob over the top. No good. Deflected. Stolen by Philadelphia here. Simmons. Push it back outside. Right wing 3. Harris up in the air. No good. Missed it. Ball tipped. Oh, it was almost tipped out of bounds by Horford. Tried to save it. And then he threw the ball out. Went out of bounds. So, turnover by Philly. And it's going to go right back here to Brooklyn with 10:37 left to go. Yeah, 1K subs. IU, welcome on the channel, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, we have to get 1K cumulative over in the basketball, though. With football and basketball combined, I believe it's over 100. Right, 1,000 right now, but we're going to get to 1,000 here on the basketball channel. In transition, Philly with a steal. They lay it up and in for 2. 4-2 to score through the first 2 minutes of action. Brooklyn basketball, right wing here. Kyrie making his move inside. Flings it back out to the top of the key, Joe Harris. Now inside right there. Nice dish over to Allen. Oh, Allen's shot gets blocked from behind by Ben Simmons. Philadelphia with the basketball. They have it at the free throw circle. Swings it back out on top. Horford passing left wing three. Thibault. That one's off the mark. No good. A rebound Brooklyn. 4-2 to score. 9:50 left to go in the first quarter here. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. Make sure to hit that like down below. Hit the subscribe button also. And we have a foul in the court. It happens to be a Brooklyn offensive foul. Jarrett Allen commits the foul, running right into a Philadelphia player in the lane, and Philly will get the basketball back. 9:43 left to go in the first quarter. Philly with the basketball in the inbound. They have it into the hands of Horford. Hands it off now into the hands of Richardson. Dribbles back towards the Wells Fargo Center logo at the right wing perimeter. Richardson takes the jumper. Difficult too. Right elbow. No good. Rattled out. Horford. Big offensive rebound. Try to put it up. A little bit too strong off the glass. No good. Rebound Brooklyn. Nets with the ball. 9:20 left to go. Right wing perimeter for Brooklyn. They make their move inside. Bounce pass over to Jarrett Allen. Puts it up and in off the glass. This game's tied up at 4. 4 even right now. The good one between these two teams as we approach 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Philly basketball. Yep, I only have like 160 subs away from 1,000. This is awesome, guys. Let's keep it up here. We got some big-time matchups coming up here throughout the next like few weeks or so. I cannot wait to build it up and get to 1K. That ball is stolen the key. Taken away by Brooklyn. Dribble drive. Low post. They go right inside right there. Scoops it off the glass and they score with a right-handed layup. And Brooklyn takes their first lead in the night. They lead 6-4. Philly with the basketball. 8:30 left to go in the first half. They put the ball at the free throw circle to Horford. Horford hands it off now to Harris. Harris passes it over to the right wing into the hands of Richardson. Josh Richardson with the basketball. Moving to the free throw circle. Swings it back out to Horford. Horford taking a three. Top of the key this one. Off the front rim. No good. Rebound Taurean Prince of Brooklyn. Pushing up the court. Kyrie. Shot fake here at the left wing perimeter. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe here as I call play-by-play basketball action behind the arc basketball on YouTube. Kyrie. Feeds it inside. That shot no good, but he gets the offensive rebounds. Swings the pass, low post. Joe Harris can't control it. Ball gets taken out of his hands, and it's going the other way with a steal on the key by Philadelphia. 76ers with the basketball. Tobias Harris makes his move inside. Floats up the shot right there with the right hand. Gets to the fall. This game is tied up at 6 apiece. 6-6 right now. 7:45 left to go in the first quarter. Kyrie. Past the timeline at the left wing of the perimeter with the basketball. Swings it over top of the key. Into the hands now of Rodion Kurix, and he passes this one off. Right elbow jumper. Actually, right wing three. They're going to take it, and that one's going to be good for Brooklyn. They lead it. 9-6 with Taurean Prince with a three-point shot. Philadelphia takes the three. No good by Matisse Thybulle. Gets rebounded by Brooklyn here. Dribble drive. Inside Prince. Puts up the shot. Prince gets fouled with 7:18 left to go on the clock in the first quarter. Stoppage in time right now. I'm on the channel here. We're going to be back in just a moment, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, great game so far with these two teams tonight. 7:18 left to go. Going to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots for Brooklyn. Also will be number 2, Taurean Prince. First shot coming up by Prince. This one's up. This one's through. Brooklyn extending their largest lead tonight. They lead by 4. 10-6 to score. Shot number 2 by Taurean Prince at the free throw line for the Nets. This one is good as well. 11-6 now. Do I wear a Gucci belt? Spawn puts here in the chat. I do not wear a Gucci belt, Spawn. Philadelphia with basketball. As we approach the 7-minute mark remaining in the first quarter. Top of the key, they have it. Moving towards their left with Josh Richardson. Richardson now at the free throw circle. Pulls up to the baseline. No good right there in the little baseline floater. Gets rebounded on the offense by Ben Simmons. Puts it back to Tobias Harris. Top of the key here. Horford with basketball. Horford feeds it low post. Harris puts up the jumper. Left elbow. Gets it. Big shot early on in the game. Low post there by Tobias Harris. It's 11-8. 6:45 left to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball past the half-court logo. Taurean Prince moving towards his left. Hands this one off now to Joe Harris. Harris at the free throw circle. Looking to pass it back outside. He does into the hands of Prince. Prince. Dribble drive. Low post. Floats it up. Taurean Prince's shot rolls around the rim. No good. Rattled out. Rebounded by Philadelphia. By Tobias Harris. Harris puts it into the hands of Simmons. Simmons. Dribble drive. Low post. Puts up the shot right there into the lane. That one counts for 2. 11-10 to score. Timeout here by Brooklyn on the court with 6:21 left to go in the first quarter. Good game so far. Nice one. Competitive right now. Since we're going on to a commercial break, feel free, guys, make sure to hit that like down below, hit that subscribe button as well. Let's keep this channel growing here as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, calling play-by-play the NBA, March Madness Tournament, the NBA playoffs all here on the channel. So yeah, great competitive start to this one between these two teams tonight. That's exactly what I wanted to see during this type of game with these two teams tonight. So this is good. 11-10. The lead at the moment going to the Brooklyn Nets. So let's see what's going on right now. I'm going to update you guys with the box score, and then we'll go straight through what's going on throughout the NBA here at the moment tonight. So we'll take a look at the box score first. Leading score for the Brooklyn Nets, 5 points by Spencer Dinwiddie. Perfect 2 for 2 from the floor so far. For the Philadelphia 76ers, leading score at the moment, tie for first, Ben Simmons, 4 points. Tobias Harris, 4 points as well. So far in this game, Matisse Thybulle, the rookie from Washington, with 2 points for the 76ers, as we have 6:21 left to go in the first quarter. As far as the other stuff going on throughout today, how many minutes are in a period? For the NBA, there's 12 minutes. 12-minute quarters they have. So they have 4 quarters. No problem. No problem, Gavin. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. So yeah, I call play-by-play for college basketball and the NBA. College basketball is a little bit different than the NBA. If you guys are a regular college basketball watcher here on my channel, college basketball is split up into 2 halves that consist of 20 minutes. And the NBA consists of 12-minute quarters, which there are 4 of them. So it's 48 minutes total for the game unless it goes into the overtime. But no problem. Thanks so much for stopping by, Gavin. I really do appreciate it. Love it when we get new people here over on the channel. Scoreboard updates right now since we're on commercial break. Detroit Pistons lead the Boston Celtics 20-14 is the score. No Jason Tatum with a little bit of a knee soreness. Jason Tatum is expected to play tomorrow night against the Milwaukee Bucks, though. And this game right now, 11-10 the score. These are the only 2 NBA games going on at the moment right now. So yeah, we have 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We just started out this game like about 12 minutes ago. We started out with tip-off of this game. College basketball scoreboard updates. Number 10, Kentucky, leading at halftime 33-25 tonight against South Carolina. Number 6, Butler, up at halftime as well. They lead number 18, Seton Hall, 40-30. Number 9, Florida State, losing now at home. They losing against Virginia, 16-14. Number 25, Creighton, up against Georgetown, 20-17 the score. So that's a scoreboard update for all you guys right now. We'll update you guys throughout the scores, what's going on throughout the commercial breaks tonight. Let's see here, right back on the chat. I appreciate it, Gavin. The mean girl does go to Central Valley High School. That's in Ceres. Oh, man. So if you go back to your old high school, that's where the mean girl would be. We're back to action. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn takes a shot, left corner jumper, and it's going to be good. They counted a 3-point shot as well. 14-10 the score. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe also. Yep, Kentucky up at halftime. That's a college basketball update for you. So, yeah, Kentucky leading against South Carolina at halftime. Spin move into the lane. Ben Simmons gets it with a finger roll for 2. It's a 2-point ball game. So, if you guys enjoy college basketball, Kentucky's up by 8 at halftime, 33-25. Brooklyn with the basketball in the key. That pass, bad pass stolen away by Al Horford. Burst of speed here. Ben Simmons going all the way coast to coast with a right-handed layup. Ties it up at 14 even. 5:20 off to go in the first quarter here. Great game so far between these two teams tonight. Brooklyn with the basketball. They take a 3. Left wing. It's up, and it's good. From behind the arc, it is Spencer Dinwiddie with another triple, as he has put himself already into a great scoring position tonight for Spencer Dinwiddie. Brooklyn up 17-14, 5 minutes left to go remaining in the first quarter. And we get a foul on Jarrett Allen. Low post here for Brooklyn. Non-shooting foul, I believe, as it was on Simmons, who he was trying to guard. So Jarrett Allen checks out of the game. Coming into the game for him, number 6, DeAndre Jordan. No problem, Landon. Thanks so much for stopping by. Like always, I appreciate it. Vaughn's old school is Modesto High School. Cool to know. We're back to action. Philadelphia with the basketball at the right wing here. So they have it into the hands of Tobias Harris. Feeds it low post to Horford. Horford puts up the right baseline jumper. Hits it. 1 point game right now. 17-16 the score. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play basketball action here as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Brooklyn with the ball, right baseline, low post as they try to swing it back outside to Kyrie, but they stepped out of bounds in the baseline. As that will be a turnover by Caris LeVert of the Brooklyn Nets, and the ball will go back here to Philadelphia with 4:29 left to go in the first quarter. Philly with the inbounds as the ball goes into the hands of Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons will dribble past the half-court logo now for Philadelphia. Passes it over to the left wing into the hands of Harris, back over to Simmons, and hands it off to Horford at the right elbow. Swings it back over to Simmons. Simmons, dribble drive inside. Oh, there was nobody even completely into the lane to guard him. And Ben Simmons with authority at home. Tearing it up right there with a one-handed tomahawk jam to get this crowd going. 18-17 off the slam jam by Ben Simmons. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Jumper at the free throw circle. That shot rattled out. No good by Kyrie. Rebound by Tobias Harris of Philly. Puts the ball back into the hands of Simmons. Simmons at the left wing perimeter for Philadelphia with 3:45 left to go. Swings it back out on top. Moving it around the perimeter. Right wing three into the hands of Korkmaz. Launches. It's good. 21-17 as Philadelphia's got on a scoring run themselves. Brooklyn basketball past the timeline right now. They have it at the right wing perimeter. They're going to call a timeout with Dinwiddie. So they dribble it over there. 3:33 left to go in the first quarter, but Ben Simmons tearing down the rack on that huge slam jam. Just goes from the right corner of the perimeter where the basketball just circles around the defense. Nobody manned up and guarded Ben Simmons. Too easy into the lane as he jams it down for two. So yeah, right now we're on commercial break, everyone. We'll get right back here after these messages. Make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by the way, tonight, as I call play-by-play and Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So yeah, let's see her right back in the chat. Vegas Vic's putting out, that's awesome, dude. He's going to play lacrosse in the spring. Oh, man, that's incredible, dude. I wish you the best of luck in tryouts, and hopefully you'll be able to make the team. Yeah, that was a sport that we never really had back in high school. I think my former high school started lacrosse like I think it was 2 years after I graduated. They started a lacrosse team there, but it was something that was like never popular or so. Philadelphia shooting the ball great from the floor early on, 53% right now from the court. Brooklyn has knocked down 3 3-point shots out of 4 attempts so far. Brooklyn 46% from the floor shooting the basketball. Scoreboard update, what's going on throughout the NBA. Pistons leading the Celtics 27-20 tonight with no Jason Tatum for the Boston Celtics with the last 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. College basketball at the moment, number 10 Kentucky leading at halftime against South Carolina 33-25. Number 9 Florida State trailing by 4 against the defending champs, the Virginia Cavaliers. Virginia up 24-20. Number 25 Creighton trailing now by 2 against Georgetown 24-22. And at halftime, number 5 Butler leading number 18 Seton Hall 40-30. So that's a scoreboard update for you guys right now. If anybody's new in the channel, feel free to let me know who you're rooting for during this matchup tonight. I call play-by-play of basketball action here. NBA March Madness Tournament, the NBA playoffs on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So feel free, guys, let me know who you're rooting for on this channel here down in the chat. Feel free to let me know. So currently we're just on this commercial break. We'll be back here in a couple moments on the channel. And yeah, also we're live on Sportscaster too, so if anybody would like to go on there, just post it in that link. Feel free to check me out over on Sportscaster since we're on a commercial break at the moment. 21-11 is the score. 3.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And Brooklyn did take a timeout, so they'll get the basketball right back for the Brooklyn Nets. Leading scorers in this game right now. We'll take a look at that here as Brooklyn is leading the way. It's Spencer Dinwiddie with 10 points so far, already double-digit points. Perfect 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from behind the arc by Spencer Dinwiddie, 5 points by Taurean Prince. And for 76ers, 10 points so far in this one by Ben Simmons. Actually, it's not Soda. I usually never drink soda. It's Poland Springs. It might have had the fizzy sound to it for some reason because I cracked it open there. But it is Poland Springs that I have, so I'm drinking my fluids tonight, but not soda. I usually never have soda. Not really a big soda fan. So we're back to action. Brooklyn with the basketball. Takes the right baseline jumper. Floats it up. That one's good for 2. 2-point game. 3:20 left to go in the first quarter. Yes, Joel Embiid is still out. Welcome in, Maddie, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. That ball gets tipped out of bounds as Philadelphia missed the shot inside the key. The ball got tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the 76ers. So Brooklyn will get it right back here with the basketball. 3:10 left to go in the first quarter. Top of the key, Brooklyn. Dribble jive, low post. Floats up the shot. Lots of contact. And we have a foul as Brooklyn will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ben Simmons commits the foul. Yep, good old Poland Spring. Straight from the state of Maine over here that I got it in 1845. Born in the state of Maine right there for the Poland Spring. First shot up and through. As that one counts by Spencer Dinwiddie. He's already got 11 tonight for the Brooklyn Nets. He can hit this free throw and he can tie it if he does. If anybody's new here on the channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button, guys, as well. This shot, he does indeed tie it. Makes it in as it's tied up at 21. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Philadelphia with the basketball. Ben Simmons past the half-court logo. Passes over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz dribbling towards the right wing as he has the basketball right back to him. Right baseline jumper. Korkmaz floats it up. No good. Gets his own offensive rebound back. Floats it up again in the key. And Furkan Korkmaz puts that one down for 2. 23-21 to score. 2:40 left to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball. They have it top of the key. Swings it over to the left wing. Into the hands of Caris LeVert. Passes out. Back out on top. Brooklyn with the ball into the hands of Dinwiddie. Swings it over right wing to the right corner. Shot fake now. Brooklyn back over right wing. Makes their move inside. Low post. Turnarounds. In there. No good. A little bit too strong off the backboard in the shot by Brooklyn. By Dinwiddie. And the ball pinwheeled around. Got rebounded by the 76ers. And it's going to be a foul too by Brooklyn. Underneath the basket. So Philadelphia will get it back. Non-shooting foul. It was a rebounding foul, so Philly will get this basketball right back. 2:15 left to go in the first half. Or first quarter here. Philly with the basketball. Right wing perimeter with Furkan Korkmaz. Just hit a shot off his own offensive rebound just a moment ago. Korkmaz, top of the key, dribbling towards the left elbow. Now floats it up. Too high off the backboard. No good. Rebound Brooklyn. Brooklyn now with Caris LeVert with the basketball. He has it at the left wing perimeter. LeVert still with it. 1:50 left to go in the first quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe. Dribble jive inside. Puts up the shot, and Brooklyn ties it up with Caris LeVert at 23 even. Let me know, guys, who you're rooting for in the channel here. If you guys are a Brooklyn Nets fan, if you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan, feel free in the chat to let me know as well who you're rooting for. Right now, we're going on a commercial break. As I call it play-by-play of basketball action on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I call it NBA play-by-play. College basketball play-by-play, the March Madness tournament. Also, I cover the NBA playoffs and the NBA Summer League, so feel free to hit that like down below. We're almost at 10 likes tonight. Hit that subscribe button also. And a big thank you, everybody who tuned me in for yesterday's game. That was awesome. Duke versus Clemson had a huge audience for that game. And also Kansas versus Oklahoma. So, timeout here in the court. 1:17 left to go in the first quarter. 23-23. We'll be back right after this commercial break on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So, let's see our leading scorers in the game right now. Taking a look at it. Spencer Dinwiddie, 12 points for Brooklyn. He leads all scorers at the moment here for the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie in this game. Struggling. 0 for 3 from the floor by Kyrie. No points yet to be scored by Kyrie Irving in this one. Taurean Prince with 5 points by the Brooklyn Nets. Jarrett Allen with 4 points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, leading scorer right now, Ben Simmons. He's got himself 12 points in this game for Simmons. 6 for 7 from the floor. And then 4 points by Tobias Harris. 2 by Al Horford. As we're back to action on the stream. 1:17 left to go before halftime, before the end of the first quarter now. Philadelphia will get the inbounds. So they do. They put them to the hands of Josh Richardson. Hey, welcome in here, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man Ryan. Welcome in here, Uncle Pizzle. What dedication Uncle Pizzle has in the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. 3-point shot, no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound by Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the basketball. Karis LeVert at the left wing perimeter. Makes his move at the free throw circle inside here. LeVert looking to pass it someplace. Low post, swings it back out on top now into the hands of Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie moving towards his right. A minute 20 left to go in the first quarter. Swings it back out. Right corner three. They take it. This one's up. No good. It hits the front rim. Rebound 76ers. Nice to see you too, Uncle Pizzle. I appreciate it, man. 12:39 London time as Philadelphia goes coast to coast right there. Ben Simmons scores once again, while Kyrie, all he can do is watch, sitting on the bench right now with 0 points in the first half. Ben Simmons with 12 at the moment, 6 for 7 shooting the ball on the court right now. Brooklyn with the basketball under a minute left to go in the first quarter. They take a three of their own. They put it up, and it goes straight through. 26-25. Nets take back the lead with under 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Uncle Pizzle got the dedication there, waiting for the Lakers, of course. That doesn't start until 3:30 a.m. Wow. Man, you got some definite dedication. That's awesome. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me here on the channel. I really do appreciate it. They float up the shot. That one, an air ball. No good by Philadelphia. Gets rebounded by Brooklyn with 25 seconds left to go. Brooklyn past the timeline now. Dinwiddie swings it over to LeVert. LeVert passes. Open Prince. Nobody even on him. And he jams it down for two. Actually, number 6, DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan was the one who slammed it down. Jordan and Prince's hair kind of looks the same. 28-25. 14 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Philadelphia with the basketball. Josh Richardson has it with 6 seconds remaining before the end of this quarter. Richardson at the right wing floats it up, and we got a foul. That will be a reach-in foul committed by Brooklyn with 4.6 on the clock. So stoppage in time. Philly will inbound this basketball in just a moment. Yep, Poland Spring is the boss indeed. Straight on the main. Philly inbounds the ball left baseline. They try to float it up at the horn. No good right there. They missed the layup. It would have been a tough one with the reverse-handed layup. No good. And we're at the end of the first quarter here. 28-25 to score. So right now we'll go to a commercial break. I'll put the graphic on to say that we'll start out the second quarter right after these commercial messages. Let's see here. I'll go right back onto the chat right now. The flu is going around Landon Skull. Stay safe, man. Stay safe, stay healthy, and try to avoid the flu at all costs and as much as possible. Uncle Pizzle ordering his new Kyrie 6 custom Nikes to match his Kyrie 5S. There you go, dude. Always good with an upgrade with a new shoe style there. That's cool to hear. Noel71, welcome back on the channel here. Where am I calling the game from? Yep, I'm from Massachusetts, so I'm calling the game from the East Coast here. So I'm from Massachusetts, right by nearby Rhode Island, so like close to the Rhode Island border. So that's where I'm from, the state of Massachusetts. Yeah, this should really be a good game between these two teams. Brooklyn up now, 3 points in the first quarter. Welcome on the channel, Yeeter Get Yeeted. Welcome in here. He's a Nets fan. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it right now. I call play-by-play of basketball action here. I do a bunch of different teams in the channel. NBA, March Madness Tournament, college basketball, NBA playoffs, all here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Vaughn putting here in the chat, should the teacher be fired if the teacher gets a student in trouble for putting their hands in their pockets? No, I don't see why that's a problem. A student shouldn't be in trouble for putting their hands in their pockets. But there's some teachers that probably think that's lazy or something like that and are just judgmental like that, but that's not cool. They shouldn't be that strict at all. Some tough teachers out there. I hear you about that, Vaughn. Imagine coming up with a new shoe. That would be dope. That'd be so cool. Alright, so we're going to go through a couple of scoreboard updates for you guys right now. What's going on throughout the NBA. Celtics lead by 1, 33-32 is the score against the Detroit Pistons with 8:30 left to go in the second quarter. Spurs taking on the Heat at the moment, 6-5 as they just tipped off a couple minutes ago. And other games going on, college basketball in this one. Kentucky leads 33-27 over South Carolina. Seton Hall has cut the Butler lead down to 5 as Butler's up 44-39. Who do I think has the best sneaker in the NBA? I don't really pay attention to sneakers like that much or so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm not like, I don't really pay attention to shoes that much or so, but there's so many crazy brands out there. It's insane what they have come down to. Hey, welcome on the channel here. here, Adacon, if I'm spelling that correct. Owalabi, welcome on the channel here. Does this channel allow African Americans? Yes, we allow all types of people here, all minorities. Everybody is accepted here. Whatever sports fan you guys are, I accept you guys no matter what type anybody is here. Feel free to hit the thumbs up, guys, down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. I call play-by-play a basketball action here on the channel. NBA, college basketball, the March Madness tournament, all here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Yep, this channel is for everyone. Uncle Pizzo's from London. I've had people here on my channel before from the Philippines. I had people from all different countries. Chile, Argentina, Spain, France. Somebody was posting, I think, in French earlier. Malaysia. Somebody, Behind the Arc fans from Australia on the channel. So we have all different continents coming in here. We've had people from Ethiopia on the channel before. We've had it from all over on the channel. We had somebody from Pakistan as well. We're back to action. 28-25 to score. Okay, 8 is fine. Okay, no problem. Yeah, a little bit of a tougher name there. I appreciate it, though. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. 28-25 to score. 11-25 left to go in the second quarter. We just started. Brooklyn takes the shot right baseline. That one's an air ball. No good. A rebound, Philadelphia. Philly with the basketball. They trail by 3. Ben Simmons past the half-court logo now as he dribbles to the left wing perimeter. Simmons guarded by Joe Harris, passes back out on top here to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris dribble drive, dishes it back outside of Simmons, moves it to the top of the key into the hands of Richardson. Richardson makes his move into the lane. Turnaround jumper, Richardson left elbow, hits it. Difficult 1 for 2, cuts the lead. Down to 1 for the Nets now, 28-27. Yep, I allow people from Thailand too, Vaughn. All different types of people. So if you want that girl who is got the nationality from Thailand, I would appreciate if you could bring her on the channel as well. That shot inside the low post, good by Brooklyn. 30-27 to score. Yep, and Vegas Vix is the nationality of the country of Laos too. So everybody allowed here on the channel. I'm Portuguese and Mexican, by the way. That's my country heritage. As that little floater in the key, that goes down for 2 right there by Philadelphia. 30-29 to score. 10-10 left to go in the second quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball top of the key as they have it now into the hands of Caris LeVert. LeVert dribbling towards his left, makes his move inside. LeVert floats it up, left hand. That shot gets blocked at the baseline, out of bounds. That is a block by Matisse Thybulle of Philadelphia. The college basketball national defensive player of the year. Back-to-back 2 years in a row from the University of Washington, the rookie Matisse Thybulle from the Washington Huskies. Brooklyn with the basketball, floats up the shot right there at the left, just inside in the dribble drive with the left hand, and we have a whistle and a foul from behind. They're going to say that it's a foul. Actually, it's going to be before the shot. I thought it was going to be a blocking foul. They're going to say it's before the shot. So Brooklyn will get it back. They lead by 1. Passing off to Taurean Prince, top of the key. Swings it back over to the right wing perimeter now for Brooklyn. Brooklyn with 9:55 left to go in the second quarter. They have the basketball. Moving now to the right baseline. Kyrie still with the basketball. Takes the jumper and the key. This one's up. This one floating around the rim. And Kyrie, another miss. Still with 0 as far as tonight goes for Kyrie. Rebound Philly. 76ers with the basketball. Harris at the left elbow. Harris floats it up. Tobias Harris puts it up. Puts it down into the net for 2. It's good. 31-30 to score. Philadelphia takes the lead back. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit this thumbs up button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Brooklyn takes the 3, top of the key. This one's up straight away. Good. They nail it down right there with a triple. They have it back 33-31 off the 3 ball by the Brooklyn Nets. Philadelphia off the cut. Free throw circle jumper. That one's good to tie this thing up at 33. Right back at you is Tobias Harris. 8:55 left to go in the second quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball past the timeline. Harris with 8 points, by the way, for Philadelphia right now. Left wing 3. This one up in the air. Kyrie pushing off, and Kyrie made the 3-point shot, but he commits the offensive foul beforehand. And they won't account for the basket as he pushed off right there. And DeAndre Jordan also set the pick, which will result in an offensive foul. So Philadelphia will get the basketball back. Do I speak Spanish? I speak like a little bit of Spanish. I used to take Spanish class when I was back in high school, but I like stopped learning Spanish about like 7-8 years ago. That ball is stolen away here by Brooklyn as Philadelphia coughs it up. Brooklyn with the basketball, top of the key, they have it, making their move at the free throw circle, and we have a foul on Philadelphia with 8:33 left to go in the second quarter. Emmanuel quickly cannot miss 3-point shots. Oof. Looks like Landon is getting raged by Emmanuel quickly in the Kentucky-South Carolina game right now. Inbound coming up here by Brooklyn. They have the basketball at the top of the free throw circle. DeAndre Jordan puts it now into the hands of Karis LeVert. Takes a three, top of the key, hits it. Right there off the pick and roll by LeVert. Puts this one back to a 3-point lead by Brooklyn, 36-33. Philadelphia with the basketball. They have it with Josh Richardson. Richardson at the right wing of the perimeter. Swings it back to the left wing. Bounce pass, left elbow. That basketball into the hands of Harris. Feeds it over into the hands of Norvel Pele. And Pele gets stripped with his shot into the lane. He gets going the other way here. Brooklyn going coast to coast. Lays it up and in for two by Kyrie for the bucket. Finally, Kyrie is on the board. It's 38-33. 5-point lead now by the Nets. So yeah, if you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, guys. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here on the channel. Going to commercial break. 38-33 to score. Kyrie gets on the scoreboard with a dribble drive into the lane, and he floats it up for two. So let's see, right back in the chat, Uncle Pizzle putting out, when is KD coming back? It's going to be refreshing seeing the Nets become a dynasty. Looks like next season. Unless Brooklyn makes their way somehow as like a 7 or an 8 seed or a 6 seed, whatever they land up, probably a 7 or an 8 from the Eastern Conference, some way into like late May or June. That's the only chance that KD has to come back. He's done basically. Like, he probably can't resume basketball until like June or so with that torn Achilles. It takes like almost like up to a year to basically like get back to action with a torn Achilles. He's probably never going to be himself again. He'll probably be like 80 to 85% himself with that torn Achilles. It's so sad, too. Vegas Vix's last name, Vixasac. In French is Vixasact. That's cool. He is on fire with Emmanuel quickly now. Cool. Vixasac, Vegas' last name, but one of his family members spelled it Vixasac. Interesting there, how there's all different types of ways to spell, like, last names. My last name is just, it's interesting. Some people spell it wrong, like, my last name ends with a Z, and some people end it with an S, sometimes the Portuguese way, whereas mine is the Spanish way. There's a difference between Lopez and Lopes, basically, with my last name. Alright, commercial break right now as the Pistons are up by 4 against the Celtics. 48-44 is the score in that game with 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Other games going on in the NBA. Heat leading the Spurs 16-13 with 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Right now we're on a commercial break here. 8 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And it's a 5-point lead at the moment by Brooklyn at this stage of the game. College basketball scoreboard update. We'll update you guys with the scores throughout college basketball right now. Number 5, Butler out on top, leading Seton Hall 55-48 to score. Number 10, Kentucky up by 11. 41-30 to score right now, up against South Carolina. Number 9, Florida State leading Virginia at halftime, 31-24. And number 25, Creighton, tight one, leading Georgetown by 1, 37-36. So those are the scores at the moment here tonight. Had a great night of college basketball yesterday with Duke against Clemson. I did not expect that at all. So Noel71 liking the Spurs in the matchup tonight. Awesome that we can like have like a bunch of like fans here from different teams. This is so cool. Yeah, Spurs Heat. That would be huge if the Spurs was able to pull off that one. Yep, John's last name is Duncan, so he is a full American there, Vaughn puts in the chat as we're back to action. 38-33 the score, right baseline here. Philadelphia with the basketball, puts up the shot, hits the rim short. They get it right back, though, and they float it up. That time it goes in the second chance. It is up and through for 2. 38-35 with 7.5 remaining. Brooklyn with the basketball. Karis LeVert. Dribble drive, low post, floats it up. Too strong off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Thibault of the 76ers. They have it at the right wing perimeter. That ball goes out of bounds. Ball was bouncing around. Bad pass, I think, by Philadelphia as they try to get the basketball back with Tobias Harris, but let it touch the baseline. Turnover, Philly back into the hands of Brooklyn. Yep, Lopez is a Spanish last name. Yeah, my grandfather came from Mexico. Right wing three, Brooklyn takes it. They miss it. Rebound by Philadelphia. 3-point game, Philly trailing by 3 with the basketball. Shot fake here, Horford. Takes the 3 from the outside. No good, missed it. Rebounded by Brooklyn defensively. Brooklyn has it past the timeline. Kyrie at the left wing perimeter. Puts the basketball into the hands of LeVert now. LeVert at the left wing takes a 3 of his own. This one's up, no good. Rattled out, rebounded Philadelphia with 6:45 left to go before half. Philly with the ball, dribble drive, low post. Floats it up, Ben Simmons. Not even a good look right there. Simmons with a terrible looking shot, too high off the backboard. Brooklyn gets it right back, swings it around the perimeter. Right wing 3, Joe Harris connects. Big 3-point shot. They extend that lead to... So that's going to be extending it to 6 right now, 41-35. 6:20 left to go in the second quarter. Philadelphia with the basketball. Horford. Low post lob underneath over into the hands of Harris. Puts it up and in off the backboard for 2 right there. Nice pass. And the entry pass into the lane to Horford to Harris behind the defense. Brooklyn with the basketball up by 4 now. Harris with 10 for Philadelphia, by the way. LeVert takes the jumper. Oh, it's blocked from behind. Big block by the rookie Matisse Thybulle of the 76ers. Philadelphia has it. Left wing Harris swings it back to the left corner. Open 3. This one in the air. Nothing but net by the rookie. Matisse Thybulle draining down the triple. Putting this one to a 1-point ball game. 41-40. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as well here. Philadelphia getting 2 big shots. Tobias Harris with one of them into the key for a 2-pointer. And then they get the last one. Easy left corner 3 by Matisse Thybulle. Thybulle also credited with a block on Kyrie, too, at the free throw circle. So, right now, stoppage in time in the court. We're going to get right back to action here in this game right after these commercial messages. Yep, indeed. I agree with you, Vegas Vix. When the Nets get healthy, they're going to be a scary team. They're going to be really competitive and tough to beat there once they get KD back for next season. You're talking about that team is looking like a legitimate contender. If KD can come back to what he used to be there, yep, very scary indeed. Commercial break at the moment here. We'll take a look. Box scores going on. What's going on throughout basketball right now? Pistons up by 3 against the Celtics, 55-52. I'm going to do a little bit of digging in deeper into this game. Jaylen Brown, though, he deserves to be an NBA All-Star this season. Give him credit right now. Jaylen Brown with 14 points for the Celtics. By the way, if Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, and Jason Tatum all are NBA All-Stars this year for the Celtics, Grant Williams for the Celtics, the rookie from Tennessee, what he stated that he's going to do is that if Brown, Tatum, and Walker get all All-Star nods for the All-Star game, Grant Williams is going to dye his hair pink for a full month if all 3 get into the All-Star game. So that's what he'll be doing. That's so cool. Grant Williams brings a great signs of life to the team. He is like that bench man right there that just provides the spark. Doesn't need to be like a big point producer for the Celtics, but he is somebody who just is somebody who's got great energy level and can like bring the team together and is such a great character with him, and he does all the little things on the court or so. Yeah, so Jaylen Brown with 17 as that game is tied up at 57 against the Pistons right now. That game is going on at the moment. Currently commercial break here. Let's see, right back on the chat. Uncle Pizzle is he's also black, born and raised in South London. Father from Mississippi, mother from Jamaica. He's got a Scottish last name. Bishop Shakur, what part of Mississippi? He's asking Uncle Pizzle there. Welcome to the channel, Bishop Shakur. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yep, meeting the coolest people through basketball. You guys have been awesome as we continue our journey on the stream. Welcome in to Old Head Deuce, my man. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate it. 45-minute drive. Love you, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by like always. Once again here, man. You're awesome. So yeah, right now, guys, we're on commercial break. Celtics need another big man in order to compete. They're doing well, though. They get their wing guys. I would say it's just trying to get... I would say the most trade bait that they would have would be Gordon Hayward. They would need to get out Gordon Hayward, and That's the one that I see them trading the most out of anybody. They can't trade either Brown, Tatum, or Walker. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. I call play-by-play here of basketball action. The NBA, the March Madness tournament, college basketball. We covered 2 really good games last night. Cannot believe the upset that I called last night. Duke lost to Clemson, by the way, yesterday. And we're back to action. Brooklyn takes a 3 right corner. They hit it, but we have a foul committed by Philly before the shot, so the bucket won't count. 5:43 left to go in the second quarter. 41-40 the score. Born in Mississippi, raised in Vacaville, Sacramento. I've only met him once in 2011. Uncle Pizzle's 41. Cool dude. Brooklyn off the inbound. They take the 3. They hit it. 44-40 the score. Philadelphia with the basketball. Left wing here with Harris. Harris swings it over to Horford. Horford takes the jumper right elbow down. Off the back. No good. Rebounded by Brooklyn. Nets with the basketball up by 40. Swing it over to the left wing here. Into the hands of Taurean Prince. Dribble drive. Puts up the floater and the key. Prince with a jumper. And that shot goes down. But again, before the shot went down, there was a foul once again by Philly. So they take away the points. This is awesome. We got all different types of ages here on the channel. It's incredible. I'm 24, by the way. We've got people younger than me. We get a couple of people 17, I believe. Like a lot of juniors in high school we got on the channel here. Kansas won yesterday. So Kansas won Oklahoma yesterday. Kansas ran away against Oklahoma during the second half of that stream. 44-40 right now. Brooklyn with the basketball. They go with the backdoor cut, low post, and that's a shooting foul committed from behind by Philly. As we got 5:13 left to go on the clock. Is that going to be a shooting? Should be a shooting. Yep, shooting foul. So 2 shots coming up here by Brooklyn at the free throw line. First shot, the free throw line. That's a miss. No good by Brooklyn. As they missed it with Karis LeVert. He'll go to the free throw line in just a moment. All that deuce is 50. No problem, guys. Any ages are accepted. You guys have been awesome in building up this channel. This has been incredible. Second shot. That one's down at the free throw line. 45-40 to score. 5:10 left to go in the second quarter. Philadelphia basketball. Free throw circle. Horford. Hands this one off to Harris. Swings it over to Korkmaz. Right wing perimeter. Korkmaz. Bounce pass over to Simmons. Simmons gets fouled before he dunks it in. Have a couple of fouls here right before the shot. Yep, Vaughn is 17. It's going to be 18. Awesome. So Vaughn's going to be an adult, 18 years old, a week from today. So happy birthday coming up for Vaughn. 5 minutes left to go before halftime. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button also. Swings it out to the right wing, Korkmaz. Korkmaz with the basketball for Philly, and Jarrett Allen coming up with a block inside the low post, but they call Brooklyn with a foul with 4:54 left to go in the second quarter. And Philadelphia will shoot 2 at the free throw line with Furkan Korkmaz. Jarrett Allen with some serious ups right there with a block going up for that one, but he was fouled. First shot by Korkmaz. He misses it. No good. Yep, Vegas Vix turns 18 in December. Oh, that deuce is going to give me all game for this one. I appreciate it, man. Second shot by Korkmaz. That one's good at the free throw line. 4-point game. This one's been a good one. Good game so far. 4:50 left to go before halftime. Brooklyn has the basketball. Dribble drive. LeVert lobs it over the top, and Jarrett Allen jamming it down at the left baseline right there off the alley-oop jam. 6-point ball game. 4:35 left to go in the second quarter. Philadelphia with the basketball. Past the half court logo. This is Ben Simmons. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. They full up the shot. No good, low post. And we have a foul here. Low post committed by Brooklyn. 4:27 left to go on the clock, and Ben Simmons will go to the free throw line for Philadelphia to shoot 2. Bishop Shakur putting hopes to get on the same page someday. That's cool. We got like a networking thing going on here with you guys. This is awesome, guys. We keep on growing the channel, which is awesome. First shot, no good by Ben Simmons at the free throw line. We'll have a second one coming up. When any of Behind the Arc viewers come to London, look up Uncle Pizzle. He'll show you guys the real London. That shot, that one's up, that one's through by Ben Simmons. 5-point ball game. 47-42 as we got 4:20 left to go in the second quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball past the half-court logo. They swing it over to the left wing. Jared Allen hands this one back over to Dinwiddie. Pass over to Allen. Allen, serious ups right there with a one-handed jam. Oh, man, flying with authority. He jams it down for two. Insane jam by Jared Allen. 7-point game. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. That's a turnover by Philadelphia in the key. Brooklyn gets back the basketball and a foul committed by Ben Simmons. A bump on Harris for the Brooklyn Nets. Joe Harris was the one with a steal. That was some serious ups in the one-handed jam with the right hand in the key. Just moments ago by Jared Allen, just tearing it down. Yep, I call some football too. I'll post that in here for you guys. If anybody would like to know my football channel too. It's called Final Yard Football. That is on YouTube, and that is my football channel. It's a separate channel from this one, so feel free to check that out. I just put that in the chat. Jared Allen's got 111 dunks this year. He's got 2 dunks tonight. That is his 111 dunks this season is tied for 3rd most in the NBA. Shots coming up at the free throw line. As Brooklyn missed their first one. Second shot here by Joe Harris. Misses that one as well. Rebound Philly. 3:50 left to go before halftime. Philadelphia has it at the left wing perimeter. Ben Simmons. Bounce pass over to Horford. That ball tipped out of bounds, and it will be last touched, I believe, by Joe Harris of Brooklyn. So, Philadelphia will get it back. 3:43 left to go. Jared Allen is Uncle Pizzle's favorite on the Nets. He just had a huge slam jam a couple moments ago. Philadelphia in the key puts up that shot. That one's good for 2. 49-44. 3:30 left to go before halftime. Brooklyn with basketball. They dribble now to the right elbow. Swings it back out on top. So they have it into the hands here of Joe Harris. Floats up the shot. That one no good, but an offensive rebound by Taurean Prince. Puts it up and in for 2 by Brooklyn. They extend it right back up to 7. 51-44 to score. Philly with the ball takes the 3. Left wing, no good off the mark. Rebound Brooklyn with 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Nets into the hands of Dinwiddie with the basketball. Moving towards the right wing of the perimeter. Spencer Dinwiddie takes a 3. This one's up. No good. Hits the front rim. Rebound Al Horford. Puts the ball into the hands of Simmons. Simmons with the basketball coast to coast. No good. Missed the layup off the back rim. Rebound Brooklyn. 7-point game. Under 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Taurean Prince swings it over to the right wing perimeter now. Nets with the basketball, and we have a stoppage in time on the court. 2:45 left to go in the second quarter. So yeah, if you guys enjoy what I do here, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. I really do appreciate it tonight as we keep this channel growing. Let's see if we can get to 15 plus likes before halftime. That'd be awesome, guys, if we could do so. 15 plus likes before halftime. Let's see, right back on the chat. Yep, so I have a football channel just posted in that for you guys. Final Yard Football, that is on YouTube. Feel free to check me out on the football channel if you guys haven't done so already. Undisputed, Shannon said Luka Doncic, closest thing to Larry Bird there. Luka Doncic having an incredible season. Man, he has been off the charts this year. Skip and Shannon talking about basketball on their sports talk show. It's too funny. I know they talk about football a ton. I've seen them talk about basketball a bunch too. What was it? The Lakers a couple of weeks ago, they had like 22 blocks or something like that against the Pistons a couple weeks ago, and I remember they were talking about AD with his 9 blocks against the Pistons a few weeks ago with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, but that was pretty incredible there. What a feat to have for them. When you get like 20 plus blocks in a game, that team's going to be fire next year for sure. Spencer Dinwiddie's been just incredible for Brooklyn this season. Like, when this team thought that they were going down with like nobody filling in good as point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie stepped up. And I hope he can get an all-star nod because he has really carried his team this year when Kyrie wasn't on it, missing a bunch of games for the last 2 months. 2:41 left to go. We have a foul straight up on the court. Offensive foul committed by Brooklyn. I think they're going to say Spencer Dinwiddie committed the offensive foul. Ball will go right back over to Philly. So Philly basketball trailing by 7. 2:41 left to go before halftime. KD, Kyrie, and Dinwiddie. for next year. Going to be a tough team to beat when they put in all the pieces together and get back KD. Here is a big shot from downtown on the three. They drain it down right there with a triple by Josh Richardson. Puts it back to 4, 51-47. Nets with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter for Brooklyn. Dribbling now at the top of the free throw circle. Makes their move inside. Pass over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie. Right baseline. Floats it up. Jarrett Allen, though, tried to jam it down. Mishandled the basketball, and the ball got tipped out of bounds. Last touch from behind, though, by Josh Richardson, Philadelphia. So Brooklyn will get it back with 2:15 on the clock before half. Richardson tonight, 7 points for Philly. Brooklyn inbounds it. A three, left corner, that one hits the front rim, no good by Dinwiddie, rebound Philadelphia. 76ers with the ball as we approach 2 minutes left to go before halftime, and we have a whistle to foul once again. Lots of fouls in this game tonight. Kyrie commits to reaching on Richardson. Philadelphia will get the inbound. Josh Richardson on fire last 4 games, 23 against Oklahoma City, 29 against the Celtics. 16 points against Dallas in the last game on Monday. He dropped down 23 against the Pacers. Top of the key. Korkmaz taking a three. No good off the front rim. Rebound by Jarrett Allen. Puts the ball into the hands of Brooklyn as they swing it around the perimeter. Dinwiddie passes this one inside. Right baseline jumper as that one is up. That one's good. Kyrie hits it for 2. 6-point ball game, 53-47 the score. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Philadelphia taking a jumper. Big 3-point shot. They nail it down. Al Horford from behind the arc puts it to a 3-point game. 53-50 the score. 1:20 left to go in the second quarter. Brooklyn makes the move. Free throw circle. Floats it up. No good by Kyrie. Rattled out. Rebound Richardson here. Puts the ball into the hands of Simmons. Pass the half-court logo. Flings it back over to Richardson. Left wing perimeter. And they lose the exchange. They get it back though over to Horford. Horford with the basketball. Free throw circle. Puts it into the hands here of Simmons. Simmons. Left baseline. Guarded here by his one-man Simmons. Low post. Puts up the shot. Rolls around the rim. And it goes right in there as he beats Dinwiddie to the hole for 2. 1-point game. 55 seconds left to go before halftime. Nets with the basketball. They have it at the left baseline. Low post Dinwiddie. Dribble drive. Into the lane. Loses control of the basketball out of bounds. And it's going to be Philadelphia ball. Dinwiddie thought that he was stripped by Al Horford and the ball touched Horford out. But no, refs will... Oh, they change it. They change it actually. So it's going to be Brooklyn inbound. Dinwiddie looked like he was going to the other side of the court. Brooklyn does get it back. Dinwiddie with the basketball left wing perimeter. He's guarded by Simmons. 43 seconds left to go. 7 on the shot clock. Dribbling at the top of the key, Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie makes his move inside. Right baseline here with 2 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Reverse hander. Up and in off the backboard. Difficult one. And Spencer Dinwiddie gets it to fall for 2. 3-point game. 55-52. 35 seconds left to go. Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons. Simmons swings it over to Horford. Horford shot fake right wing. Makes his move at the free throw circle. Passes back to Richardson. Richardson takes the left baseline jumper up in the air. He's got it. Big shot to pull 1-1 right now. 55-54. 20 seconds left to go. Nets with the basketball. Brooklyn past the half-court logo. 1 second differential between shot clock and play clock. They have the basketball now into the hands of Dinwiddie. 7 seconds left to go. Dinwiddie swings it over right wing. Prince, dribble drive inside, floats it up. 2 strung off the backboard. Rolling around the rim at the horn. Oh, they tap it in and it's going to count. It will count by Brooklyn as they get it to fall right in at the horn. As time expires at halftime, Jarrett Allen gets the tip in. And it's 57-54. Spencer Dinwiddie with 14 in the first half. Ben Simmons with 15. Wow. I want to see a replay of that. There's a replay of that. That was so cool. I don't know if that was like an own basket by mistake for Philadelphia. Because I'm not sure if Jarrett Allen had a clear path to the tip-in on the last one. But wow. 57-54. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. Right now we're at halftime. Before we get into the halftime stuff here, with the updates of scores and box scores throughout this game, make sure to hit that like down below, hit that subscribe button also. If anybody's new here on the channel, feel free, guys, to let me know who you're rooting for in this game. If you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, if you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan, if you like another NBA team, if you guys are new, just let me know down in the chat below. So yeah, let's see, you're back in the chat. Vegas Vic's pointing out, yeah, I saw that on the news right before I was streaming. The Amber Alert. 11-year-old girl. It's terrible. terrible. I guess she came home from school, and there was a car, like, outside that just picked her up and snatched her when she was trying to go home. And, yeah. Amber Alert, 11-year-old girl abducted earlier today in Springfield. I got that alert on my phone, too. Blue Honda Civic they're looking for in Massachusetts. That's crazy. Yep, there's a buzzer beater. We'll see if we ever get a real buzzer beater, though, to end the game. That'd be so cool. We got one at halftime. I think I've called like 2 or 3 other ones at halftime. I've never had one to end the game. That'd be so cool if I will be able to do so someday. Bowling season starts on Sunday. Awesome. So yeah, right now we're just on commercial break. We had a buzzer beater to end halftime, so maybe we'll have one to end the game. You never really know. What a good first half, though. 57-54. Let's see here. We're going to go through the box score here in the first half, see what's going on right now in just a moment. So bowling season for Vaughn starts on Sunday, so he's excited for that one. Spencer Dinwiddie leading all scorers right now with 14 points. So even with Kyrie being back in the lineup, we saw Kyrie's numbers being back in the lineup, averaging 26.5 the first 2 games he's back, and Dinwiddie's numbers dropping to like an average of 10 per game. He had 17 and 7 the last 2 games playing when Kyrie's been in the lineup, but Dinwiddie tonight already meeting that number past the middle of it, 17 and 7, already past the average of the last 2 games, as he has got himself 14 points so far, all alone in the first half by Spencer Dinwiddie. Jarrett Allen with some incredible slam dunks. He's got 10 points right now at halftime. And let's see here for Philadelphia, 15 points by Ben Simmons. No Joel Embiid. The production without Joel Embiid's really hurting right now, trying to guard the Brooklyn Nets in the low post. Jarrett Allen is just tearing everything down since he's not being guarded by Embiid, and that is a huge mismatch there, with Jarrett Allen just getting like everything on the court right now, just completely just slamming and jamming everything down on the court right now. I think he's got 2 slam dunks so far by Jarrett Allen. He's just killing it on the court. I remember Jarrett Allen played in the Summer League too. That was so funny. Like, when I was covering the Summer League games back in July, we were all like, why is Jarrett Allen even in this game? Like, he shouldn't even be playing in this game. And they had him playing out on the court. Like, what? So right now, we're on a halftime break. Other games going on. Celtics lead against the Pistons just took the lead right back. So Pistons up against the Celtics, 65-63. 9:40 left to go in the third quarter. Other games going on tonight looks like this. Miami Heat leads against the Spurs, 39-32. Thunder up against the Raptors, 14-13. Wizards lead the Bulls early, 6-4. Timberwolves up against the Pacers, 10-9. And Nuggets Hornets later tonight, same as Trailblazers Rockets, Mavericks Kings, and Magic Lakers. A very, very late game tonight. I know Uncle Pizzle will stay up for that one later tonight. But let's see here. Jaylen Brown for the Celtics finds himself 17 points right now for Jaylen Brown, trying to get his first ever All-Star nod alongside his teammate, the other Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, though, out for this game tonight for the Celtics with knee soreness as they rested him up. He'll be back tomorrow night for their back-to-back game as they take on a huge matchup, number 1 team in the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks, tomorrow night. So Jason Tatum should be back for that one for the Celtics. As far as the Celtics tonight, 14 points so far by Kemba Walker, 12 points by Gordon Hayward, 17 by Jaylen Brown as they trail by 3 against the Pistons so far with 9:40 left to go in the third. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. College basketball scores. Let's see what we got here. Tie game. 4 minutes left remaining. Number 5 Butler against number 18 Seton Hall, tied up at 65 in a very, very tight, competitive Big East conference that could see that conference get like 7 tournament teams into the March Madness bracket this year, I believe. Number 10 Kentucky, they are losing it right now. Oh man, Kentucky winning the game, but South Carolina is coming back. Kentucky up by 5, 59-54. Another close game by the Wildcats. We'll see if they can pull it off with 8:15 left to go. South Carolina, though, is a team that you do not want to beat you. South Carolina has terrible losses on their schedule. 8-7 overall. A terrible loss at home against Boston University back in non-conference play. So you cannot lose if you're Kentucky. Now they lead by only 4. 59-55 the score as we approach the 8-minute mark left to go there. So I'll update you guys with that score as well throughout tonight. Other games, college basketball, Georgetown, Creighton. This game close. Creighton up 45-44 right now. Number 9, Florida State leading Virginia by 1. Close game, 35-34. Baylor, Iowa State just tipped off. Baylor up 8-6 the score in that one. So yeah, I'll update you guys throughout the night. A bunch of scores going on right now tonight. Jordan Leffler is a good history teacher. Well, that's good for you, Vaughn. I'm glad that you're able to learn from a pretty good history teacher that you have for class. Celtics might lose against the Bucks. Who knows? They might win. Honestly, you never know with this team. With Jason Tatum resting up, if he is back and fully healthy tomorrow, they have a pretty good chance to be competitive in that game. Nevertheless, it's gonna be tough to get the W, especially against a team like Milwaukee. But you honestly never know. Celtics were down by what? I think they were down by 19 points back in October. They came out and beat the Bucks. Came back and won it against Milwaukee. Let's see here. Where's that tomorrow? Is that at home? That's got to be at home, right? Oh, whoa, it's away. Jeez. Oh my gosh, if the Celtics win that game against Milwaukee tomorrow, that'd be crazy. I don't expect them to win it at all. Because they're playing at home tonight, and then they have to fly out to Wisconsin. Whoa. So they're on a back-to-back. They have to fly out. Like, after this game, they basically have to fly out to Milwaukee, catch a plane, and go there, and play in the court tomorrow. Like, what is that? Like, tonight they're home at the TD Garden. Tomorrow they're all the way out in the Midwest playing at Milwaukee. Who in the world designed that schedule? Like, you don't do that. Man, that's bad. At least they're not flying, like, out to LA or something like that to take on the Lakers or the Clippers out there in a back-to-back. But still, they're halfway across the country. Patrick was listening to the Kentucky game in the car before my stream started. South Carolina shooting 0 for 8 when he stopped. Wow. Yeah, I think I remember seeing the score early on. I think Kentucky was up 9-0 to start out the game early on. And wow, Kentucky has come right back. I mean, South Carolina has come right back into the game. South Carolina was just getting shut out earlier. Let's see this. I want to bring... Yes, 61-57 is the score. Kentucky up by 4 with 7:45 left to go. Memphis beat the Houston Rockets. Do I think that those gangsters will hang out with him tomorrow after class tomorrow? Vaughn's putting here in the chat. I hope not. Don't get into that group of kids there in college. Those are like a bad influence type of kids. Gonna take over here. See what the South Carolina Gamecocks schedule has looked like so far. Man, they got crushed. They got crushed by 23 against Wichita State. They lost against Wichita State 70-47. Lost against Northern Iowa. Lost against Stetson. Oh gosh, that's a terrible loss. Lost against Stetson. Never mind, they lost by 8 on their home court against Boston University. BU has actually got a winning record right now, by the way. But these are where their wins have come from. A win by 4 points against UMass. They beat George Washington by 9. They also won against Clemson. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Clemson just beat Duke. They lost by 1 against Tennessee. Got crushed against Florida. And that game was at home against Florida. And now they're competing against Kentucky, where it's a 3-point game. 61-58. I don't get it. I really don't. It's crazy this season. All that Deuce will play for $1 million or $2 million. Yep, definitely. That would wake you up if Memphis beat Houston last night when you woke up in the morning. Man, Memphis though getting better. Like they are way further than expected with their rebuilds. They've got a bright future ahead of that young stud Ja Morant. He looks so good this year. He should get Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. Hang around the smart kids. Yep, definitely. That's what Vaughn will Definitely good advice for Vaughn there. Hang around the smart kids. Don't hang around with the kids that are bad influencers in there, and you'll be fine. So right now we're at halftime. We're going to go right back into the game in a couple minutes, everybody, before we start the second half. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play basketball action here as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate it as we keep on building up this channel little by little here as we keep on growing on the platform. Scoreboard update, Celtics up against the Pistons once again, 67-65 the score, 8:20 left to go in the third quarter. Other games going on tonight, Spurs and Heat tied up at 44 with 2:20 left to go before halftime. Raptors up to a 9-point lead, leading 25-16 against the Thunder, under 5 left to go in the first quarter. In that game, college basketball we switched to with a scoreboard update once again. Seton Hall taking back the lead against Butler, number 18 Seton Hall trying to beat Butler here on the road, 18-5. Number 18 ranked Seton Hall, number 5 Butler to score. Seton Hall 70, Butler 66. Number 10 Kentucky trying to hang on here against South Carolina. 7:15 remaining. Kentucky's up by 3, 62-59. Number 9 Florida State in a tight one against Virginia. By the way, Virginia just got knocked out of the top 25 this past week, as that game is tied up at 35. So I'll keep you guys with the scoreboard updates throughout tonight. Auburn takes on Alabama later tonight. I will not have the final score for that game because this game will most likely be done before that game gets rolling on throughout like the second half or so. But I do plan to call Auburn's next game. Auburn taking on Florida on Saturday. If Auburn beats Alabama, Auburn, in my opinion, might lose on the road at Florida. That's going to be a tough one on Saturday. That will be a tough game for the Auburn Tigers if they do get another one and go 16-0. I'll be doing 3 games, I believe, on Saturday for college basketball NBA. 2 college, 1 NBA. 3 games total. Auburn, Florida, 1:30. 6 o'clock, Louisville, Duke. And also in the last one, I think it's Lakers versus Rockets stand out tonight on Saturday. Hey, welcome to the channel, John Reyes. Thanks so much for stopping by. He puts out, sorry, but Philadelphia got this. No problem. I'm not even a Nets fan, here, by the way. I'm not a Nets fan, nor a 76ers fan. If I had to bet on this game, I would go with Philly. I would go with Philly. They've been so strong at home this year. 18-2 at home, going up against Brooklyn, which has struggled on the road. 7-12 right now on the road this season for the Brooklyn Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie, though, keeping his team in it. 14 at halftime, 15 by Ben Simmons. As we're going to get back here to the third quarter in just a moment. If any of you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy what I do. I call play-by-play here a basketball action behind the arc basketball on YouTube. NBA, college basketball, and the March Madness tournament on the channel. And we thank you guys so much for stopping by the way, tonight. If you guys do like the 76ers, I'll be streaming a good amount of the 76ers this upcoming week. They're on national TV quite a bit. I think on Friday I'll be back doing 76ers once again. They take on the Chicago Bulls at, I think it's 7 p.m. once again. Either 7 or 8, they take on Chicago for their next game. So I'll be back for that one. Yep, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. is their next one against Chicago. So I'll be back for that one as well, since that's on ESPN national coverage. Alyssa Bailey told Vaughn if those gangsters don't stop bothering himself that she will do something about it. Well, that's good for Alyssa Bailey there. Hopefully Alyssa Bailey can keep up with that. Here we go, guys. 4 points only by Kyrie Irving in the first half as we're back to action. Brooklyn with the basketball. Dinwiddie. Past the half-court low, and Nets have it. Swing it over into the hands of Taurean Prince. Passes over to Jarrett Allen at the top of the key. Allen moving to the top of the free throw circle with the basketball. Makes his move inside. Allen. One man to beat. Jams it down with the right hand right there, and that's the problem for Philadelphia in the game. No Embiid and nobody to man up on Jarrett Allen with his 3rd slam dunk of the game. 59-54, 5-point lead by Brooklyn. Philadelphia with the basketball. Horford taking a 3, misses it, rattled from the back rim. No good. Rebound Brooklyn. Nets with the ball. First 40 seconds here in the second half, they have it. Inside, low post, floats it up. Taurean Prince gets it off the backboard, up and in for two right there by Prince to put this one back to a 7-point game. 61-54 to score, 11:15 left to go in the third quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit the like down below, hit the subscribe also. Philadelphia with the basketball, moving inside for the 76ers. Floats it up, it's good. Josh Richardson pulls it up and in for two. Brooklyn with an inbound pass to half-court, looking out Taurean Prince. Dribbles at the right wing of the perimeter. Hands it off now to his teammates. That is Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie at the right wing perimeter. Dribbling with the basketball now at the right corner. Dinwiddie working on his man here. Dribble drive baseline on Horford. Nice feed inside over to Allen. Allen, tons of contact. Jarrett Allen gets fouled. And Allen gets the shot in. Banks it home, up and in off the backboard. It will count, and he'll go to the free throw line as well to shoot the and one. Lots of contact. What a pass by Spencer Dinwiddie in the key over to Jarrett Allen. Such a difficult shot. He's able to get that one to fall. Allen with 14. Jarrett Allen shooting the and one at the line. This one's up. No good. Hits the back rim. Rebound by Horford of Philadelphia. 76ers with the basketball. Swings it back out. Left wing three. Harris puts it up. It's good by Tobias Harris. Puts this one to a close 4-point game. 63-59. Nets with the basketball. Top of the key over with Kyrie. Passes over to the left wing perimeter. Handoff here. Joe Harris. Harris takes it. Inside low post. Harris puts it up. No good. Off the top of the rim. Ball pinwheels around. Rebounded on the court. Is picked up by Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the basketball. Left baseline here. Joe Harris swings it back in inside. Allen gets the ball taken away from his hands. Steal here by Philly. Floats it up. Oh, bad pass in the alley-oop. They try to lob that one over the top. They couldn't get there. Brooklyn with a steal. Low post. They have the basketball. Going to dribble it back outside. They put the ball into the hands of Prince. Prince, left wing perimeter. Working on his man now. So that's Ben Simmons. Shoots it over Simmons. Shots up. No good. Left wing three. Rebound Philadelphia. 76ers with the basketball. 9:50 left to go in the third quarter. Make sure to hit that like, hit that thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button also. As I call play-by-play here. Basketball on the stream. Philly floats up the shot. That one's good for two. 63-61 the score. 2-point game now with 9:30 remaining in the third quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball. Taking a shot of their own. Right back with Kyrie. He hits it. 65-61. Great game. Philadelphia moving it around the perimeter at the right wing here with Horford. Horford hands this one off over to Thibault. Passes over to Horford. Horford takes the jumper. Right elbow. No good. Rattled around. Rebounds by Taurean Prince of Brooklyn now. 9:10 left to go in the third quarter. Lob pass over the top. That ball taken away. Stolen here by Philadelphia. Philly. Ben Simmons bursts of speed into the paint. Oh, Simmons missed the slam dunk. Clear lane to the hole. Ben Simmons couldn't get it up and in. Rebound Brooklyn. Brooklyn going in coast to coast. And they lay it up and in. We got a foul committed here by Philadelphia on the court. 67-61. Let's see. Right back on the chat, everybody. Let's see what we got now. Bradley, thanks so much for the update, my man. Kentucky, South Carolina. Wow, they are tied up with 4:18 left to go. Oh my gosh. That is a must-win game for Kentucky. Man, 8-7. 8-7 South Carolina. Spencer Dinwiddie shooting one at the free throw line for Brooklyn. That's good. 68-61 now the score. 7-point lead by the Nets. Philadelphia with the basketball. Under 9 left to go in the third quarter. They have it at the top of the key. Oh, they almost lose control of it. Almost went to the backcourt. They do get it back. Richardson passes inside Simmons. Simmons tries to reverse his hands in the layup, and there's a foul low post committed by Kyrie. 8:43 left to go. 68-61. Welcome on the channel once again, Landon. Man, the worst refs ever in the SEC. Oof. Man, doesn't look too good for Kentucky tonight with these refs. 8:43 left to go in this one. Kyrie commits the foul. He checks out of the game for Brooklyn now. Man, I am shocked. I'm shocked that South Carolina is actually competing. Seton Hall against Butler, by the way, tonight. 73-70, the Pirates lead of Seton Hall by 3 over Butler. Seton Hall trying to ice it out here at the free throw line. They hit their first one. They are up by 4 right now over number 5 ranked Butler. Other games, number 10 Kentucky holding on to a very, very slim 1-point lead. 4 minutes left to go. And they lead by 1 against South Carolina. Number 9 Florida State up by 3 points against Virginia. 42-39. Creighton losing against Georgetown 60-57. Creighton ranked at number 25 in the top 25 poll. Other games. Number 2 Baylor up against Iowa State 15-13. Talk about upset city in college basketball. We'll update you guys throughout the scores tonight. Looks like Seton Hall is about to win against Butler if they can hold off to that 5-point lead that they got right now. Wow. 13-point game. Yeah, I believe Kentucky was out to a 9-0 start in this game, Landon. Crazy. Yeah, according to Patrick, Kentucky isn't really a second-half team this year. They did have a big win, though, against Louisville, though, in overtime. That one I called. That was a huge game, though, for Kentucky to get there. Should somebody stand by Vaughn in gym class? I don't think anybody needs to stand by you, Vaughn. You can be left alone. You can be an independent man. You're almost 18 years old, so you gotta have your independence somehow, some way, dude. Alright, commercial break here. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button also. I call play-by-play basketball action here. NBA, college basketball, the March Madness tournament on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Once we get back to action here, it will be 8:43 left to go in the third quarter. 7-point lead by the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn shooting the ball 50% from the floor. Philadelphia at 53%. Tonight, though, with Philly, the thing for Philly has been... in this game, just they can't hit the three-point shots. They only have 5 made three-point shots out of 14 attempts, whereas Brooklyn's 8 for 15 from behind the three-point arc. Wow, South Carolina leading that game 73-70. That is crazy. Man, South Carolina's 2 just awful losses. Awful losses on their schedule. They lost against the Stetson Hatters out of all teams. I don't even know how that's possible. I don't even know what their record is. Let's see, I'll check that for you guys. Stetson basketball. Oh, man. Well, I know that they're 6th place in the Atlantic Sun. Oh, if they can tell me the record, that'd be awesome for this Stetson team. I'm going to take a look at that. Atlantic Sun basketball and see what that conference ranks right now. Since we're on commercial break. They're not even in the top 5. Oh, my gosh. Terrible loss. Atlantic A-Sun, here it is. Stetson is 7-11 in the one against South Carolina. Stetson with a 7-11 record beat South Carolina. Boston University won on the road against South Carolina 78-70. And that would be a shocker if they're able to beat Kentucky. Crazy. Shot to the free throw line here by Philadelphia. They hit those at the free throw line. So the score right now is 68-62. First shot was no good. Second shot was good. 68-62. 8:30 left to go in the third quarter as we're back to this one. Brooklyn with the basketball now. They have it at the left wing perimeter into the hands of Kyrie. Kyrie dribbling, passes off into the hands now of Joe Harris. Harris, left baseline dribble. Inside on the layup, reverse hand layup. No good. Gets his own tip back, though, with the basketball. Right baseline. Harris passes it back out to Prince. Swings it over into the key. Ball tip deflected. Even around, and Philadelphia gets the basketball. Here goes the 76ers. 8:10 left to go in the third quarter. They have it now at the free throw circle. Makes their move inside. We get a foul picked up. Reaching by the Nets with 8:07 on the clock. Yep, Stetson doesn't even sound like a real thing. Yeah, if you guys have like no clue what Stetson University even is, I had no clue until like I played my March Madness basketball video games growing up. Like that's the reason how I was able to know what Stetson University is, because of that. I don't even know where it's located. I believe it's someplace down south, like in Florida or something. I believe it's in Florida, but they're part of the Atlantic Sun Conference. Like, I had no clue what conference they were even in. But they lost to Stetson, the Stetson Hatters from the A-Sun. 68-62. Brooklyn with the basketball. They have it left baseline. Dribble inside. That shot gets blocked from behind, and they get fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here by Brooklyn. As it will be Spencer Dinwiddie shooting 2 for the Nets at the free throw line. Yep, Celtics losing to the Pistons. Yeah, no Jason Tatum though tonight. Yeah, ooh, that's the largest deficit right now for the Celtics. 84-77. Oof. Not looking good for the Celtics either right now. They had crushed the Pelicans over the weekend. They beat the Bulls 113-101 back earlier on Monday. Brooklyn hits the second one down at the free throw line. Missed the first one, 69-62. Talk about upsets this year in basketball. You've got them. Philadelphia with the basketball, dribbling to the left wing. That's the lone reason why I don't bet on sports games. Because of this type of atmosphere lately for basketball. Lob over the top right there. They put it up and in off the backboard by Josh Richardson for 2. Cuts the deficit to 5. Brooklyn with the inbound, stolen away by Philadelphia off the inbound. He floated up. That one's good. 69-66. 3-point game, 7:10 left to go in the third. Brooklyn swings it back out here into the hands of Taurean Prince. Dribble drive. Puts up the shot in the key. Rolls around the rim. No good. Tipped around. Rebounded by Philadelphia. 7 minutes even left to go in the third quarter. Philly with the basketball. Ben Simmons. Dribble drive into the lane. Right-handed layup. Puts it up and in off the backboard by Ben Simmons. It will count, and he was fouled from behind. And he'll go to the free throw line with a chance to tie it up at 69. 69-68 to score. Stetson University in DeLand, Florida. DeLand, Florida. Classic name. Wow. So that is where it's located. I knew it was someplace like in Florida. But wow. It's those just random teams. Ben Simmons at the free throw line misses it. 69-68. It's funny because it's a D-E land. Like you could pronounce it like the land Florida, basically. 6:46 left to go. We have a foul. Reach-in foul committed by Philadelphia by Josh Richardson on the play. Hey, welcome on the channel, Kevin Brown. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's not talk about politics, Vaughn. This is a sports stream only. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like down below, hit that subscribe as we're back to action. Brooklyn with the basketball. Left wing perimeter dribbling. Now they make their move inside. Left baseline, low post with Kyrie. Swings it back outside. Top of the key. Dinwiddie takes a 3. This one's up. This one is good. Spencer Dinwiddie draining down the triple. Puts it back to a 4-point lead for Brooklyn. 72-68 to score. Philadelphia with the basketball. Tobias Harris dribbling towards the right wing. He is guarded by Dinwiddie. Off a pick and roll, Harris puts up the 3. He knocks it down. Trading 3-point shots right now at 72-71. 6:15 left to go in the third quarter. Brooklyn basketball past the half-court logo. Top of the key. As they have it into the hands of Kyrie. Kyrie going inside, floating up the shot. Kyrie puts it up and in for 2. 3-point ball game once again. Good one tonight here. 5:55 left to go in the third quarter. Philadelphia with the basketball, moving it around the perimeter now into the hands of Matisse Thybulle. Takes the jumper. This one back over to Richardson. Actually, Richardson was the one who took the jumper. Hits it. 74-73. Richardson hits the jumper at the free throw circle. He's got 11. 5:40 left to go in the third. Good game here tonight. Brooklyn backdoor cut. They lay it up and in for 2 by Kyrie. The pace of this game, man, it's been good with the ball movement. Left corner 3. Philly. No good. Hits the front rim on the 3-point miss by Richardson. Rebound Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Dribble drive into lane. Kyrie floats it up. No good off the top of the glass. Oh, they get an offensive. It's going to be a defensive foul. They're going to say by Brooklyn. Brooklyn had the basketball, but Joe Harris commits the rebounding foul. 5:20 left to go in the third. Philadelphia will get the basketball back here on the inbound in just a moment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as I call play-by-play basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. DeLand sounds made up too. What are some of these college teams? Yep, just random college teams they got nowadays. First shot, the free throw line. This one is good by Philadelphia's. They'll have a second one coming up. 77-74, Landon putting here. Missed three-pointer. Looks like South Carolina got the offensive rebound, though. Oof. Man, talking about upsets this year in college basketball, we've seen a ton of them. I can't believe South Carolina's winning that game by 3 with like 28 seconds left to go. Philadelphia hits their free throws. It's a 1-point ball game. By the way, Seton Hall pulling out the victory tonight on the road at Butler. What a game for the Pirates. They win 78-70. Brooklyn with the basketball up by 1. They take a 3. Left wing up in the air. They hit it. Draining down the triple. It is good. 79-75. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What a game tonight between these two teams. 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe button. Philly dishes it out. Left corner three. They take it. Richardson up in the air. No good. Offensive rebound though by Simmons. Back in his way. Low post. Puts it back outside. Harris takes a three. Tobias Harris hits it. Draws winning one right now once again. We've seen it so many times. Philly trails by 4. Philly trails by 1. Tobias Harris with 21. Hey, welcome in the Sports Boy, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Brooklyn with the basketball now. Top of the key, Kyrie. Into the hands of Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie puts up the shot. Dinwiddie gets fouled. He gets fouled with 4:20 remaining from behind the three-point arc. So Spencer Dinwiddie going to the free throw line to shoot 3 shots. What a game here, everybody. Make sure to spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe button also. Oh, man, doesn't look good for Kentucky. South Carolina hits their free throw. They are up by 4. 78-74 with 28 seconds remaining. Brooklyn at the free throw line with Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie at the line hits that one. 80-78. Dinwiddie, his last one at the line, and that one rolls through. The first one was a miss. The last two were good, so it's 81-78. Philadelphia basketball. You can tie it up with a 3. Past the half-court logo now. Dribbling towards the right, Josh Richardson. Richardson puts it into the hands of Horford. Takes a 3. Top of the key. Horford misses it again. He's missed a bunch of three-point shots tonight. A rebound, Brooklyn. Brooklyn now with the basketball. Past the half-court logo. They have it left wing here with Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Simmons. Now moves to the left elbow. Dribbling now to the top of the key. Swings it over to the right wing. Back over to Kyrie. Now into the hands of Dinwiddie once again. Dinwiddie dribbling right baseline for Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the basketball here, guarded by 1. Dinwiddie, 2 seconds on the shot clock, floats it up, right elbow, no good, and lots of contact. We got it, though, as Brooklyn will go back to the free throw line for 2 shots by Spencer Dinwiddie. Clock stops with 3:44 left to go. Not looking good for Kentucky, 78-74. Wow. Am I happy that the Red Sox won the World Series back in 2018? Vaughn is asking me this right now. I am not Vaughn. I am not because they cheated. The Red Sox are big fat cheaters. It's too bad. I'm from Massachusetts too. I'm a Boston sports fan, and it's a shame. It is a shame there. Like I am frustrated about using technology in the dugout and using all the garbage cans to like pound on to signal the pitch right to the batter, whether it's a changeup, curveball, fastball. That's just frustrating. I grew up playing the game of baseball. It was never like what it is today. It's changed completely so much. Like you have to have like a stupid pitch clock in between pitches now because it takes so long for people to pitch the baseball. Just throw the ball and set once again and pitch it again. Like it shouldn't take that long. As we're back to action, Brooklyn hits their shot. The free throw line, Philadelphia floats it up low post. They get it and hit it home for 2. Brooklyn, 3:15 left to go in the third quarter. They have it. Top of the key now, moving towards their left. Into the hands of Karis LeVert. LeVert with the basketball. Puts it now outside. Kyrie, shot fake, dribble drive. Swings it back over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, right wing, and we have a foul. Foul taken on the court. I think it's going to be a Philadelphia foul. Oof. South Carolina just missed a free throw. So Kentucky trails by 2, 78-76. Still has a chance to tie it up with a 2 inside or a 3-point shot to take the lead. Brooklyn at the free throw line shooting 2. First shot's up, first shot's good. 3-point game once again right now, and a good one tonight. Second shot coming up at the free throw line right now for the Brooklyn Nets. This one by Wilson Chandler drains that one as well. 84-80 to score. 11.3 left to go. Thanks so much, Landon, for the update. I appreciate it. Yup, replaying Major League Baseball is annoying too. There's so much stuff that's just unneeded, like why the game is slowed down incredibly, like the past few years. Especially substituting the pitchers, like once every every inning or so. Philadelphia misses the shot in the key. They turn it over on a bad pass to the perimeter. Brooklyn dribble drive, low post, lose control of the basketball, and the ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the 76ers, I believe, as we're going to go to commercial break. So right now we're going to go to commercial break here. In the game at the moment, score here 84 Brooklyn, 80 Philadelphia. Got 2:31 left to go in the third quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie with 24 for the Brooklyn Nets. On the other side here for the 76ers, 21 points Tobias Harris, 20 points by Ben Simmons. We'll be back right after these commercial messages. Make sure to hit that like down below, hit that subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Hey, welcome in Avery over on the channel of Sportscaster. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. As I just put up Sportscaster just a moment ago. I had the scoreboard up, taking up the computer for like the last 5 minutes of college basketball. Paying close attention to South Carolina versus Kentucky. According to Landon here, South Carolina misses both of their free throws. Oh, man, you got to make their freebies. You got to make the freebies, whoever you are. You're just giving away the victory if you can't hit free throws. 78-76, 11 seconds left to go. What do I think about those wound up baseball, like the cheating in baseball and stuff like that? It's just absolutely ridiculous with like the cheating and everything in baseball. Like it doesn't have a place to be in there. Like baseball just gets hit with another black guy today with Alex, the whole Red Sox press conference, Alex Cora yesterday, stepping down, parting ways with the Red Sox, and the Houston Astros the night before. It's just another big black guy to the game of baseball. It's terrible. Like, they're using all this advanced technology. Use all this advanced technology, and that is, it's just too bad. It's not good with all this advanced technology in the world for the game of baseball. It's just making the sport fail now. And the attendance has been a huge issue. Oh, man. Landon must be furious, dude. Kentucky just tied the game, and South Carolina hit a game-winning, buzzer-beating three-point shot. Now, if they hadn't put that game on SEC Network, I would have been able to call it. Come on. Come on. They should have scheduled that one on ESPN2 instead of Virginia, Florida State. They put that one on the SEC Network. And South Carolina wins it. Wow. Jeez. So right now we're on the commercial break. Hey, welcome to the channel here, Michael. Welcome in. He is joining in from the country of Guyana. Welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it right now. Currently on the commercial break, Harris, the leading scorer tonight for the 76ers with 21. Ben Simmons with 20 at the moment here in this game. Spencer Dinwiddie looking strong. He's got 24. Kyrie, though, struggling from the floor. 5 for 14 for Kyrie. He's got 10 points so far tonight. Make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy what I do as well. I call it play-by-play here of basketball action as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Call play-by-play of NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament, all here on the channel. Yep, Kentucky tied the game, and they just blew it just a moment ago and lost against South Carolina. That's unfortunate. Back to action. Nets with the basketball. Right baseline. Taurean Prince swings it back out on top, and that's going to be an offensive foul committed by Brooklyn. Turnover here by the Nets, as Kyrie's still sitting along the bench side right now. 2:32 left to go in the third quarter. And Philadelphia down by 4 gets the basketball back. They take it past the half-court logo now for the 76ers. Top of the key with Ben Simmons. Simmons puts the ball now into the hands of Richardson. Back over to the right wing into the hands of Mike Scott. Scott flings it over here into the hands of Raul Neto. Pass over to Simmons. Simmons takes a three. No good. Off the top iron. Rebound. Battle for it. Brooklyn's got it. Nets with the basketball as we approach 2 minutes remaining here. Dribble drive. Inside. Brooklyn puts up the shot. Left-handed layup. They get it for 2. 86-80 now. 2 minutes even left to go in the third quarter. Philly trails by 6. Ben Simmons dribbling towards the right wing perimeter. Now Neto. Neto with the basketball. Looking to pass. He does. Inside. Low post. Jumper. And the key. This one's up. Rattles around. It goes down. 2-point shots good by Tobias Harris. 4-point game once again. 1:40 left to go in the third quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball. They have a left wing perimeter for the Nets. Dinwiddie. Dribbling now for Brooklyn. He's got 24 tonight. Swings it over to Taurean Prince at the right wing perimeter. They have it. Top of the key here. Into the hands of Dinwiddie. Dribble drive inside. Back over to Caris LeVert. Floats of the shot. LeVert in the key gets fouled. And Caris LeVert going to shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's see here. Back to the chat. What happens if a player stole game plans from another team they are playing against? That is a no-no. You can't do that. That is the same thing as MLB. You can't steal signs via video equipment, smartphones, Apple iWatches, via Major League Baseball signs. You can't do that with electronic devices, and Alex Cora will get the punishment that he deserves, most likely, from the MLB because of that. Just like the Astros managers there. They got a 1-year suspension. Brooklyn with the basketball. They hit their first free throw. Second one was a second free throw was a miss. They just got the offensive rebound. 1:15 left to go in the third quarter. Brooklyn. Joel Jive low post, and they jam it down with authority right there with a two-handed jam. Nobody covering inside the lane right there. Brooklyn slams it down for 2 as we approach 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Top of the key, Philadelphia. With the basketball, we get a foul. Reach and foul committed by Brooklyn with 1 minute left to go on the clock. Yeah, that's the same thing. If you send out a camera crew to scout out another football team, you can't be taking video to gain an advantage about the other football team. You can't be doing that. The intern for the Patriots needs to know that for the do your job video. I don't care what you're doing. If you're doing following an advanced scout for do your job, but whatever video, part 15 over part 155 over on YouTube for the do your job portion, you can't do that. You can't do that for your YouTube series. And intern had to be fired from the video crew because of that, from the Patriots video crew for filming the Bengals. First shot up, that one's good. 89-83 to score. Second shot, that one's good as well for Philadelphia. Puts it through a five-point game. Now Brooklyn with the basketball as they'll take it past the half-court logo. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play here, basketball action behind the arc basketball on YouTube. Dinwiddie. Passing over now into the hands of Joe Harris. Swings it back over on top. Brooklyn with about 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Floats it up, and we have a foul. Low post, and it's going to be a foul committed on the Brooklyn Nets, I believe. We got 42 seconds left to go. And it's going to be offensive. Oh, no, they're going to... I thought it was offensive. They said defensive, so defensive foul. First shot, no good by Brooklyn. There was a miss, hit the front rim. Shot number 2 coming up here by the Nets in just a moment. Shot number 2 at the free throw line. They hit that one. They have a 90 spot right on the scoreboard. They lead by 6. 90-84 to score. Philadelphia gets the inbound. Takes it past the half-court. Look at Ben Simmons. He slips in the court with the basketball, and Brooklyn commits the foul with 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So Philadelphia will shoot at the free throw line now into the bonus with number 19, Raul Neto. First shot by Neto at the free throw line. This one is good. Puts it to a 5-point ball game right now. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play basketball action as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Shot number 2 here at the free throw line. This one is good as well. 90-86 the score. 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball past the half-court logo. Dribble drive. Inside they make their move right there. Shot no good by Karis LeVert. Gets it back off into a rebound. Puts it up off the backboard. No good. Too strong. Rebound Philadelphia. 21 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. 76ers with the basketball now into the hands of Raul Neto. 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Moving towards the top of the key, Neto. Dribble drive. Inside, floats it up. Neto's shot, no good. Rolls around the rim. Tip in, no good by Harris. Rebound here by Brooklyn. Brooklyn floats it up. 3-point shot is deflected. And it will not count by Rodions Kurucs. And that is the end of the third quarter. 90-86 the scores. We'll have 12 minutes left to go in basketball action tonight. It's been a good one. Definitely a good game between these two teams. Before I start off the fourth quarter, make sure to hit that like, hit the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button as well, guys. We're almost at 15 likes here on the YouTube channel as we move on to the fourth quarter. Let's get me the 15 plus likes here before I sign off tonight. Hey, welcome in on Sportscaster. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, my man Gavin, for dropping by on Sportscaster right now. Man, the Celtics are getting the crap beat out of them right now. 108-93. They are trailing against the terrible 14-27 Detroit Pistons at home at the TD Garden, and the Celtics are getting the crap kicked out of them right now in that game. Scoreboard update with the NBA. We'll go over the NBA here since we're on commercial break, getting ready for the fourth quarter in a couple minutes. Raptors crushing the Thunder at the moment. 68-41 the score. Wizards up a close one against Chicago. 47-44 as Washington leads the Bulls. Timberwolves up against the Pacers tonight. 57-50 the score. With a minute left to go before halftime. This game, we're going to go to the fourth quarter a couple moments. Spurs Heat tied up at 66. Other games going on. College basketball scoreboard. Upset City already tonight in college basketball. Number 10 Kentucky falls to the South Carolina Gamecocks. South Carolina came into this game with a record of 8-7 with losses to mid-major teams such as the Stetson Hatters and the Boston University Terriers. South Carolina wins Kentucky tonight 81-78. Number 18 Seton Hall on the road, trail by double digits against Butler. Came back and beat number 5 Butler tonight 78-70. Number 2 Baylor, the best team in my opinion in the nation, leading by 5 against Iowa State at halftime 30-25. Georgetown trying to look to pull off an upset and knock out Creighton from the top 25. Number 25 Creighton trailing by 5 with 13 seconds left to go. Looks like Georgetown's going to get the victory. 79-74 is the score with under 15 seconds left to go. 6 seconds left to go. Number 9 Florida State trying to pull off a close one against Virginia, the defending national champs. 52-50, a defensive fight slugfest in this one. Virginia's offense is a nails on chalkboard this year. They are terrible offensively. And it looks like this game will come down to the final shot. Florida State leads by 2 with 6 seconds left to go. So that's a scoreboard update for you guys right now. Right now, we're going to go into the fourth quarter in a couple of moments. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate it here. One hell of a game here. Brooklyn up 90-86. Let's see here. Vaughn on the channel. Imagine a player stands by the opponent's locker room, listens to the other opponent, and what they have to say, and the player tells the whole team what is the other opponent's game plans. What would happen to that player? Oh, that player would get suspended for the whole season. That player would get suspended for the entire rest of the season. If it's late in the season, it would be the end of that season into automatically the next season. Yup. I can't believe it. Somebody asked me about that game, like if I'm covering that game yesterday. I told them I couldn't since it's on the SEC network. I can't get that channel, but I told that person, I feel so sorry. I told that person, I was like, yeah, Kentucky should be able to crush South Carolina. There's no way they're losing that. And guess what? They lost. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. Like man, this NCAA tournament is like throw a team in there to compete. It's like put the Brown Bears in the NCAA tournament. They legit have a chance to be there this year. They just have to get past Harvard and Yale. We're back to action in the fourth quarter. It's like put anybody there, and they could possibly win a game. It's like that. This ball gets tipped out of bounds with 11:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia had the basketball. Last touch by Brooklyn, so Philly will get it back. Matisse Thybulle had the ball tipped out of bounds. Yeah, me too. I think Baylor's the best, but they're only up by 5 against Iowa State right now, too. I bet Baylor's going to run away, hopefully in the second half, though. But yeah, Iowa State isn't really a good team either this year. Left elbow jumper. Brooklyn takes it. Brooklyn hits it for 2. 92-86 the score. 6-point ball game. Yup, definitely. It's been so weird this year. Just throw in a random team, and they could make the tournament, and they could possibly get like a first round victory, being like a 3-seed or something like that. Lobbing over the top, Philadelphia jamming it right down there for 2. That is number 14 Norvell Pelle with a two-handed jam of the alley-oop. 4-point game. 11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball. Passing over to the left baseline. Low post, they floated up. Oh, with a block by Pelle. Ben Simmons has it back here. Philadelphia down by 4. They have it with Simmons. Simmons at the free throw circle. Feeds it back to Korkmaz. Korkmaz back inside the Pelle. Low post, Pelle. Floating it up. Pelle gets fouled with 10:46 remaining. As the clock stops here. Wow. Sports has just been crazy this season, though. Like, I honestly don't even know where to start. Like, this is the year. This is definitely the year to circle in your bracket a number 2 seed losing against a 15. It could happen to a number 1 too, but most likely I can see if the matchup's there, number 2 losing to a 15. Ben Simmons. Dribble drive, low post. And he gets stripped in the lane and fouled with 10:33 left remaining. Yup, VCU took the whole tournament. That was a long time ago, actually, for VCU. That was when I was back in high school, and I'm 24 now. I think that was my junior year of high school, I think. That must have been 2013. But I do remember VCU with Shaka Smart as their head coach was in the Final Four. Both of the shots were misses by Philly at the free throw line. 92-88 to score. Brooklyn with the basketball now into the hands of Spencer Dinwiddie. Top of the key moving towards the right wing perimeter as they pass it back out. Kyrie over to Dinwiddie once again. Dinwiddie takes the 3. Top of the key, misses it. Rebound Philadelphia. And we have a foul. Stops the clock with 10:19 left to go. It's a crazy world. It's insane this year for college basketball. You never know. Like, if West Virginia gets a number 2 seed, I don't know. I haven't seen West Virginia play at all, but from what I heard from that team, I've heard that team is a very young team. I would honestly pick a 15 if the matchup is there, 15 to beat West Virginia in the tournament. If they come out to be a number 2, I have to see a lot more games with them, but that team is a very young team. I feel like they could slip up along the way. Very early on in the tournament, right corner 3, Ben Simmons puts it up, puts it through for 3. 92-91 the score. What a game. Brooklyn with the basketball here, 9:50 left to go. Top of the key, Kyrie swings it back out here. Dinwiddie has it. Over to Kyrie once again, right wing perimeter as he is guarded by Mike Scott of Philadelphia. Kyrie makes his move inside. Kyrie floats it up, hits the front rim, no good. Ball pinwheels around, rebounded by Pele of Philadelphia as Philly has a chance to take the lead. 9:30 left remaining. Philly with the basketball now with Ben Simmons. Past the half-court logo, Simmons. Passes this one off, a 3. They take it right wing up in the air. It is good. Furkan Korkmaz drains down a triple, and Philadelphia takes the lead right back. Make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, guys. 94-92 to score. And a good one tonight. Ben Simmons credited with an assist. Furkan Korkmaz puts down the 3-point shot off the triple, and Philadelphia out in front here at home, where they have been so spectacular this season at home. 18-2 record, trying to improve the 26-16 overall here. And currently we're going to go on to a commercial break. So right now, since we're on the commercial break, I'll update you guys. Right back on the scoreboard we'll go through. Go through NBA first, and then we'll go to college basketball here on the scoreboard. Should a coach be fired if they listen to that player for stealing game plans? Yes. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's the coach's responsibility to have the player in his own locker room, not on the other side of the arena next to the opponent's locker room, wherever it's located. That is the coach's priority, to put his teammates right alongside him and not be snooping around with the opponent's locker room. You can't be listening to other people's game plans. That's stuff like that's things you hear on a TV show Big Brother. You go straight up to the door to listen to what the Alliance has to say in the diary room and stuff like that. So that's straight up snooping around. You can't do that if you're an opponent. Currently on a commercial break here, 9:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, we got ourselves a good game. Make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well, guys, as I call play-by-play here of basketball action. NBA, college basketball, the March Madness tournament, the NBA playoffs here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So let's see here. NBA scoreboard since we're on commercial break. Pistons crushing the Celtics. Didn't see this one coming tonight, guys. Pistons up by 13 with 3:30 remaining. 109 to 96 over the Celtics. Spurs leading against the Heat at the moment, 74-68. College basketball, games that just finished up. A W by Georgetown. Georgetown wins against Creighton, knocking off number 25 ranked Creighton 83-80. Number 9 Florida State, looking good. They beat Virginia 54-50. Virginia, by the way, they're a bubble and below the bubble, actually, in my opinion. South Carolina pulled off a crushing victory over Kentucky today. Temple leading Wichita State, by the way, at the moment, 5-4. And Baylor up by 5 at halftime against Iowa State, 30-25. Yeah, this has been a really good game tonight indeed with these two teams. Me too. I'm shocked that Brooklyn held this lead. Brooklyn has held this lead for approximately like 95% of the time tonight. So I'm shocked. Brooklyn coming in on the road 7-12 overall with their road record this season, and they are competing tonight. They are competing against a team that has been impressive. Third best team in the NBA at home for the Philadelphia 76ers, 18-2 at their home arena, and every single basket counts in this one. So right now we're on commercial break. Make sure to hit that like down below, hit that subscribe button as well, guys, as I call play-by-play basketball action here as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Here we go, everybody, back to action. 94-92 the score. As Brooklyn will get the basketball back, going left to right on their court. They take a pass to half-court logo. Nets with the basketball. They have it at the right wing. Lob pass now into the hands of that would be Kyrie Irving to the right wing perimeter. Now puts it back outside once again to Joe Harris. Hands it off to Kyrie. Kyrie at the right wing perimeter. Got a foul here in the court. 9:04 left to go. Bump and a foul as Kyrie was fouled there by Philadelphia. Reach and foul committed by the 76ers. Brooklyn will inbound it. Joe Harris will be the inbound passer to right wing perimeter here at the Wells Fargo Center. Puts the ball now into the hands of Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie passes top of the key. Jared Allen. Allen floats it back over left wing to Kyrie. Kyrie moving towards the top of the key with the basketball dribbling. Kyrie still with the ball. 3 on the shot clock. Kyrie top of the key. Takes the 3. It's up. It is good, and Brooklyn takes the lead. 95-94. Got ourselves a great one tonight here with 8:40 left to go. Philadelphia with the basketball. Pass to half-court logo dribbling Ben Simmons. Simmons dribbles towards us right now. At the right elbow, looking to pass it back out. He does into the hands of Korkmaz. Furkan Korkmaz to the right wing perimeter. Puts up a 3 of his own. Right wing 3, no good. Oh, he gets fouled. Korkmaz gets fouled by Dinwiddie with 8:30 left to go on the clock. And 3 shots coming up by Korkmaz here at the free throw line. That is a killer by Dinwiddie. Step back 3. With a hand in the face. Dinwiddie saying that he didn't even get a piece of him on the last play. 3 shots here by Korkmaz at the line. Shot number 1. He hits it. We're tied up at 95. 95-95. And a good one tonight, boys. 8:30 remaining. Furkan Korkmaz. Second shot out of 3 here at the free throw line. This one is up. No good. Hits the front rim. It's a miss. Shot number 3 in just a moment. He is 1 for 2 at this trip of the line right now. Korkmaz with 13 tonight. 3 for 4 from behind the arc, and that one no good. Hits the front rim. Oh, big offensive rebound and the putback. Up and in by Philadelphia as Brooklyn did not box out. What a big shot right there as they get to the fall. I think that was Korkmaz. He got his own offensive rebound as well. Brooklyn with the basketball, left baseline. Reverse handed layup, no good. Not even close off the top of the backboard. Rebound Philadelphia. 76ers with the basketball. Korkmaz, a 3. Takes it, no good. Left ring, rebound Kyrie. Nets with the ball, trailing by 2. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Kyrie, dribble drive, low post, puts it up and in, off the backboard by Kyrie Irving. Is it going to count? He got fouled with 7:59 left to go in the fourth quarter. As Kyrie went dribble drive, low post here, working on his man, Matisse Thybulle. It was rattled out, so Kyrie shooting 2 here at the line. Yeah, from that angle, it looked like it went in. First shot, no good. Kyrie misses it. 97-95. Hey, welcome on the channel here. JC Mendoza, thanks so much for stopping by. If I had to bet on this game, I would go Philadelphia in this one. So I would go Philly, since they have looked so strong at home this year. Second shot coming up by Brooklyn at the free throw line. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe, guys. Let's keep this channel growing here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. He hits it by Kyrie, puts it to a 1-point game. 97-96. Philly with the basketball now past the half-court logo. Under 8 left remaining. Ben Simmons at the left wing. Puts it back out outside here. Horford takes a 3. He finally hits one. Big 3-point shot by Big Al in this game. And it's 100 as I move over the scoreboard to the left side. Philadelphia with triple digits on the board here. 100-96 to score. Brooklyn low post. They missed the shot. That one a little bit too strong off the backboard. Rebound Philadelphia. 76ers have it at the free throw circle. Dribbling with the basketball. They dribble it back outside into the hands of Simmons. If you guys are new, keep on smashing the like here. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here. Steve Wavy, welcome into the channel here. He puts Philly about to score a 3. They take a 3 right there with Horford. Miss that one to get the offensive rebound. 7:10 left to go. Simmons passes this one outside. Inside the low post. That shot no good. A little bit too high off the backboard. Rebound Nets. Brooklyn with the basketball. 7 minutes even left to go. They put the ball into the hands of Kyrie. Deep 3 from the parking lot. Misses it, though. No good on the 25-footer by Kyrie. Rebound Philly. 76ers with the basketball. Horford takes it past the half-court logo at the left wing perimeter. We got a timeout taken on the court now. So we got 6:51 remaining. Oh, man, what a great game tonight, everybody. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it here. If you guys are 76ers fans, I should be back on for you guys on Friday night. They have another game. National TV, same place, same time, 7 o'clock against the Chicago Bulls. Philly is on quite a bit lately for the upcoming schedule on ABC and ESPN, so I'm going to have them quite a bit here if you're a 76er fan on the channel. Also, I do play-by-play for college basketball. I do play-by-play college basketball, March Madness Tournament, NBA playoffs, all here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Keep on dropping the like, guys. Drop the sub as well. I appreciate it for everybody out here on the channel tonight. Let me know in the chat, guys, who you're rooting for in this game. If you're new, hit me up in the chat down below who you're rooting for in this matchup. Also, feel free to take a look at my Sportscaster stream. I'm streaming live over on Sportscaster. Just put the link in the chat for you guys down below as well. So, yeah, right now in the commercial break, scoreboard update, as we'll have that for you guys in just a moment. Here we have 6 minutes, 51 seconds left to go in this game tonight. And the 76ers have come alive. The Brooklyn Nets have led this game about 90% of it, but Philly coming back as they have taken the lead about 2 or 3 minutes ago. We'll take a look at the scores tonight. Looks like the Pistons will beat the Celtics. No Jason Tatum with knee soreness. He is expected to be back tomorrow for a huge game on the back-to-back against the Milwaukee Bucks. Pistons up 116-101 with 30 seconds left to go. Spurs and Heat in a close one. End of the third quarter. San Antonio leads Miami by 2, 77-75. Toronto Raptors are killing it at halftime. They're crushing the Oklahoma City Thunder, 73-55 tonight. Other games tonight, Wizards up at halftime against the Bulls, 60-55. And Timberwolves lead the Pacers, 59-54. Those are the games going on throughout the NBA slate here at the moment. As currently we're on commercial break, we'll be back here in just a matter of moments on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Box score updates here for you guys. Spencer Dinwiddie leading the way for the Brooklyn Nets. 24 points tonight. 14 by Kyrie and Jarrett Allen in this game for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince with 10. For the 76ers, leading scorer happens to be Tobias Harris with 23. 20 points by Ben Simmons. 13 by Josh Richardson. Al Horford getting into the action with 10 points as well. Horford, though, struggling. 2 for 9 from behind the arc. He just hit a big one to take the lead a couple moments ago for the 76ers. Is Alex Cora a cheater? Vaughn is putting here in the chat. Sadly, yes. Alex Cora is a cheater, and he is basically the whole mastermind behind the whole cheating scandal there for both the Astros and the Red Sox to win the World Series. It's unfortunate. It's so sad. Because I'm from Massachusetts, and I'm a Boston sports fan, and I am sad to say that the Boston Red Sox are big fat cheaters. But it's sad to say that, but I do have to say it because it's so true. It's just unbelievable. Hey, look at Old Head Deuce. He gets home. Awesome. I appreciate it. So Old Head Deuce is now home. Awesome, man. Glad to see that you're safe and sound back at home as we're back to action. 6:44 left remaining in the fourth quarter. That shot is a miss by Philly inside. No good. Rebounded by Brooklyn. Yep, Celtics lost by 13, 116-103. Thanks so much for the update, Ryan, my man. I appreciate it. That ball tipped around to the key. Missed shot by Brooklyn. Rebounded by Philadelphia here. Philly with the basketball at the left wing into the hands of Korkmaz. Korkmaz floats it up. Free throw circle. Rolls around. No good. Offensive rebound. And he has it taken away from him in the key. Joe Harris gets the steal. Going the other way. Brooklyn basketball. 6:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. They take a three. It's up. Left wing. And it goes down. Taurean Prince hits it down for the triple. And they have a 99 spot on the board. 199 as we approach 6 minutes left to go. 76ers ball. 1-point game here. 6 minutes even. Make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe here, guys. What a game. Philly with the basketball. Makes their move at the free throw circle. Right-handed hook. Low post, no good. Off the mark. Richardson missed the shot. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the basketball, moving it around the perimeter. Joe Harris swings it over left wing. Dinwiddie takes the three. It's up, no good. Rattled out. Rebound, Harris of the 76ers. 5:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia with the basketball here. Low post. Dishes this one back outside. Korkmaz, a three. Left corner. It's up, no good. Hits the backboard. Rebounded defensively by Brooklyn. Yeah, same with me, Ryan. I thought that the Celtics would easily win that game. This has been a upset city this year for basketball, basically. Taurean Prince, dribble drive inside. He gets fouled in the low post before the shot, though. As the shot went through, they're not going to count it, though, with Taurean Prince as he got fouled by Al Horford. I honestly thought the Celtics would still be able to win the Pistons tonight, even without Jason Tatum. I think Pistons were coming into that game 14-27, and they were, like, banged up. No Blake Griffin. It doesn't really look good for the Pistons. They're going to say Taurean Prince, actually. So, ESPN was slow to update as 101-100 as Taurean Prince hit the shot, going to the free throw line to shoot the and one in just a moment here for Brooklyn. 5:19 left to go. 1-point game. This shot's up by Prince. This one, no good. Hits the front rim. Rebound by Simmons. Hey, welcome in, Jason. Thanks so much, my man, for joining me back here. Would I prefer John Collins or Kevin Love for the Raptors? I would go Kevin Love there for the Raptors. Collins, Ryan is going for that one as Harris going inside. Puts it up and in, and he gets it up and then off the backboard by Tobias Harris for two. Yeah, I would go to otherwise. I would go Kevin Love there. Kevin Love's just a rebounding beast. And I feel like that's where Toronto needs some help, is like somebody there to be a big rebounder on the boards. The and one at the free throw line. Harris misses it. Rebounded by Brooklyn. 1-point game. 5 minutes left remaining here. Make sure to hit the thumbs up down below, guys. Hit the subscribe button as well. Brooklyn with the basketball. Moving it inside. Jarrett Allen floats it up. It is good off the backboard. As he gets it, they take right back in this lead here. 103-102. 4:50 left to go. Right wing perimeter, Philly. Harris takes a three. This one's up. No good. Hits the front rim. Rebound, Allen. Gallinari or Bogdanovic? Let's see. I'll go Bogdanovic there if I had to pick between one of those. Brooklyn with the basketball, left wing perimeter. 4:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. Dribble drive inside. Takes the jumper. This one off the top rim. Rattled out. No good. Rebound, Harris with 4:20 left to go. What a game between these two teams tonight. Philadelphia passes it back out on top. Shot fake here. Horford. Oh, he falls down with the basketball in the key without Horford with 4:13 left to go. They're going to have to soak up that one. Get the mop crew out. Quite sweaty on the court where that is. Taurean Prince commits the reach and fall on Al Horford. Kevin Love has Gasol back with a Ibaka right now. Yep. So Gasol back with Ibaka, both healthy now. That is huge there for the Raptors to get those two back healthy. Here they come at the free throw line. Philly to tie up this game without Horford. He does. It's 103 even. If any of you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. Great game here tonight. Great game. Jason is very happy. Jason is the NBA guru. He loves the NBA. I appreciate when you join on the streams, Jason. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. It's been awesome to have you. Second shot, that one goes down at the free throw line. 104-103. I usually mix up the games. I think that Philly's taking on Toronto towards the end of the month. I think that game's on ESPN2, so I should be able to do that one since that's the earlier game. They floated up. That shot tipped around in the key. Oh! And it gets out of bounds by Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson, man, you can't touch it, and he does. And that will go out of bounds by Philly as Brooklyn will get it back. Costly mistake. 3:56 left to go. Brooklyn will inbound it underneath their basket here. They lob it over to the left wing. Jarrett Allen with the basketball. Passes over to Dinwiddie. Dribble drive. Low post. Dinwiddie floats it up. No good. Ball tipped up. Allen gets fouled from behind. Stops the clock with 3:51 remaining. I appreciate it, Jason. Raptors have Gasol and Boucher up in Ibaka. No, yeah, that's true. Kevin Love's going to be like a high price tag to land. Jason's just really excited. 3:51 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Shots coming up for Brooklyn by Jared Allen. Ties it up at 104. What a game. What a game, guys. Make sure to smash that like down below. Hit that subscribe button, guys, as well. I call it play-by-play of basketball here. NBA playoffs, March Madness tournament, college basketball, on Behind the Arc basketball on YouTube. We've had some awesome streams as of late. That shot no good. Rebounded by Philly in a tie game. Next stream for the NBA Friday. Philly, Chicago, same place, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll have that one. I'll also have an NBA game late on Saturday night, I believe, as well. Lakers versus Houston, as well as 2 college basketball games during the day on Saturday. Turnaround jumper in the key day. Get it. Al Horford puts it in right there for 2, and Philly's up back on top here, 106-104. 3:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball past the half-court logo. Dribble drive. Inside low post, they put it up. That shot gets blocked out of bounds as Kyrie tried to put it up, and it last touched off Kyrie, the refs are going to say. Last touched off Kyrie at the baseline, tried to put it up. Tons and tons of contact, too. Yup. Josh Richardson. Great defense by Richardson there to force Kyrie to turn it over right underneath the basket. Yeah, Friday is once again with Philadelphia, national TV. It's crazy. They got a whole bunch of games on national TV coming up as of late. I know we're right now in commercial break, guys. But yeah, I know Philly takes on the Celtics, I think, in February. I should have that game for you guys. Of course, I'm excited because I haven't called a Celtics game in almost a month. So, can't wait for that one. I'm going to see here. Philadelphia has just a bunch of games in the national slate. They're back on Friday. Then they're back next week, I believe, against the Raptors. They get a bunch of games on ESPN. Or either ABC. They have like a ton of games on ABC. Raptors up by 18. Had to come to see my boy, best commentator on YouTube. I appreciate it, Jason. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. Like always. What a game here, 106-104. Welcome to the channel, Ron Andre Silvan. Welcome in here. He thinks that Jordan Clarkson will win the 6th Man of the Year. Awesome. Yeah, I was thinking Dinwiddie, like, early on in the season until he got the starting role here in place of, Kyrie now. I know it's been Lou Williams the past couple years. Yeah, Philly is an interesting watch. They are in a place now that they really need to succeed, at this stage of the season. In a close game tonight, 18-2 at home. I feel like they should be right now way higher than they are. They're only number 6 in the Eastern Conference. I had them going at number 2. We're back to action. 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Left wing 3. No good by Harris. Rebound by the Nets here with 3 minutes even. Brooklyn with the basketball. Dinwiddie passes over to Taurean Prince. Right corner back over to Dinwiddie. And the tie game up, or 106-104 is the score. Philly up by 2. Dinwiddie, though, with the basketball trying to break the tie. Low post Dinwiddie. Underneath the basket. Backing his way on Ben Simmons. Dinwiddie loses control of the basketball, and he turns it over at the baseline. And it's going to go back to Philadelphia with 2:44 on the clock. If you guys are new to the channel, spike the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Let's keep on growing here on the channel. Let's see if we can get past 20+ likes tonight. 76ers have it. Right wing perimeter. They dribble now at the free throw circle. Richardson passes this one back to the right wing. Feeds it off to Simmons. Back inside to Richardson. Pass. Inside to Simmons. Dishes it back outside. Over into the hands of Harris. Harris taking a 3. Left wing. Oh, difficult shot. Tobias Harris hits it. Big shot with 2:15 left remaining. 5-point lead by Philadelphia. What a game. Oh, would I rather see the Magic or the Pistons? I would go with Detroit there for sure because they're a major market team. Whereas Orlando right now Orlando's up to number 7 in the standings at the moment. Nets with the basketball left baseline. Orlando's been playing some terrific defense as of late, though. Brooklyn with Jarrett Allen floats up the shot. We get a foul before the shot, and they're going to say, the refs will say offensive foul by Brooklyn. So this ball goes right back over to Philadelphia. A minute 51 left to go remaining. Should NFL teams ship? What Vaughn is putting there. What do you mean by ship there, Vaughn? I mean, NFL teams shouldn't be cheating. We talked about that earlier. That whole cheating thing with Major League Baseball. 1:51 left to go. 5-point ball game. Yeah, Pistons this year is just not that good. But as far as like seeing like a team or so, I feel like the following for the Detroit Pistons is much bigger than the Magic. That's the only thing. Even though the Pistons are out of the top 8 spots in the standings, it's interesting to see like a lower market team in Orlando going into a playoffs, whereas like the Pistons are like a big market, but whereas Detroit's just had it rough for sports lately. They are just one of the worst sports cities in the history of sports. Man, I feel for the people out in Detroit. First shot, this one's up. This one is through at the free throw line. Philadelphia has got 110 on the board now. They lead by 6. A minute 44 left remaining. .144 left to go. Second shot coming up at the free throw line by Philadelphia. This one is good as well by Josh Richardson. 111-104. Brooklyn was leading this game for like 85%, and then they blew it. They have the basketball. Dribble drive. Inside Dinwiddie breaks the double team, lays it up and in off the backboard. That one counts for 2. 111-106. A minute 35 left to go. Philly with the basketball. Past the half-court logo now. Ben Simmons. Yep, Sadou Doumbouya for the Pistons. They get some real... He's a good young talent they have. Left elbow jumper. They take it for Philadelphia. They hit it. Big 2-point shot by Tobias Harris. He's had a great game tonight. 113-106. A minute 20 left to go. Make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button also. Brooklyn. Dribble drive. Inside. Floats it up too high off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Philly. And they're going to get the basketball back. Brooklyn is going to foul Philly or wait until he missed the basketball. 7-point game. Philly has it in their hands. Right wing perimeter now for the Philadelphia 76ers with Tobias Harris. Harris having a monster game. Floats it up. Up top. He gets down with a fall for 2 by Harris. That basically iced it tonight. 115-106. You can put this one in the exclamation point for Harris to get the W tonight. He's had a fantastic type of game tonight here. Harris tonight has got himself 32. 32 points by Tobias Harris in this one. 20 by Ben Simmons alongside 11 assists. Al Horford 14. Josh Richardson 15. And nothing bigger than that floater at the right elbow to put the exclamation point on what looks to appear to be a W tonight and a 19-0 record at home if Philadelphia can close it out. What a game. Should golfers be cheating? No, Vaughn. Golfers should not cheat either. You don't want to cheat in any form of sport. 50 seconds left remaining. Brooklyn will get the basketball back right after this timeout. Yup, so Tigers, Lions, Pistons, and Red Wings. Yeah, those are the 4 major sports teams for Detroit. Oof. Man. I feel for whoever's out in Detroit. Yeah, Jason putting Pistons weren't this bad last year, chemistry-wise, with Amon Shumpert in Detroit. What if KD plays? If KD plays, this team looks a whole lot better. This team would go from a number 8 team like they are now. I feel like they're going to end up with probably the 7 in the Eastern Conference over Orlando at number 8 when playoff time comes. But they would go from either 8 or a 7 to, like, if KD played, probably to, like, a number 2 in the conference, most likely, with KD on the court. But KD will not be back this year unless Brooklyn somehow makes it into like a deep run into the finals, because it takes so long to get back from that timetable for the torn Achilles they suffered in the NBA Finals last year. And he'll probably be back like with like practicing or so around like June or something like that. 31 seconds left to go. Brooklyn missed the 3-point shot at the left corner. Rebound by Philly. We got a foul committed on the court by Brooklyn with 31 seconds left to go. I don't keep track of NHL as much here, but Red Wings, they've been good now. Wow, because I remember Red Wings, like, the start of the season, they were just struggling big time this year for the NHL. 31.6 left to go. Philadelphia was down in this game throughout 85% of it. Now they're up by 10, just icing it at the free throw line here. Hey, welcome in my man John over on Off the Wall Hockey. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Feel free, guys, subscribe to Off the Wall Hockey if you guys like hockey content over on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to him as well. Philly hits it at the free throw line. This game basically over right now. Huge night by Tobias Harris with 32. 117-106. Brooklyn takes a three. Dinwiddie launches. No good. Back iron rebounds by Matisse Thybulle of Philadelphia. 18 seconds remaining. This game looks like it's final right now. 12 seconds remaining. Just going to dribble out the clock. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by on the broadcast. I really do appreciate it here on the channel tonight. Philadelphia improves 19-2 overall at home so far this year as they get a big W tonight. And this game has just gone final. Before you guys sign off, make sure to hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. And it was close. It was really close throughout like the first 43 minutes or so. Close game, and then Philadelphia last 5 minutes of action, they just pulled away, and they were able to get the W. Big win tonight for Philadelphia. Next stream, by the way, I'll be back on Friday. More NBA. It looks like Philadelphia, once again, will be back on the game. Philly versus Chicago on Friday night. I'll be back for that one since that's the national game. Saturday, I'm going to go with 3 streams for you guys. Auburn versus Florida College basketball at 1:30. The big one that everybody's been asking for, 6 o'clock, Louisville Duke. Should be a huge matchup between an 11 versus 3 in college basketball on Saturday. And then on Saturday night, some NBA, Lakers versus Rockets. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate it here on the channel. Yep, Philly just changed everything indeed, Patrick. They were down throughout, like 85 to 90% of it, and then they just came storming on back. I appreciate it, Marlon. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. You guys are welcome anytime. All the new people to come back whenever here on the channel. I appreciate it here. Jason Baldwin. Once again, my man, thanks so much for stopping by as he enjoys my NBA streams. Like always, you guys were awesome once again. Before I sign off on the channel, make sure to drop the like down below. Hit the subscribe button if any of you guys are new here as well to the channel. We're all going to sign off tonight. I'll be off tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday with another game for you guys, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I'll catch you guys next time on the channel. Signing off tonight here. 76ers get the W. 117-106 against Brooklyn, as this has been final. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube.